Anyway, blah, blah, blah. I don't have to worry about that right now. Instead, I am going to hit this button because it is currently time for, and I hope this doesn't make my microphone quieter, but if it does, then we know what the root cause is. But anyway, it is time for... Alrighty. I hope I'm still at an audible level. Welcome to Final Fantasy XIV Fashion. I am so excited for this week's theme because it's a crossover event. Hello, Pinecone. Good to see you. This week's theme is a crossover event between one of my new favorite games, Yakuza Kiwami 2, and one of my current favorite games, Final Fantasy XIV. It's called Essence of Something Something Something. Oh my god, Ben, I was just thinking about you the other day. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Today's fashion theme is Essence of Something Something Something, where you are going to be dressed up as a character, a new NPC, perhaps from a Yakuza game, who Kiryu Kazuma has helped in his travels in Kamurocho and Sotenburi, and I have helped you out, and you're gonna give me some kind of weird weapon to beat somebody up with. Maybe it's a big bowl of ramen to jump on their head. Maybe it's a crop, riding crop. These are all real things you can get in Yakuza Kiwami 2. So we're going to start off with Snake, who's over here half naked dancing as a Moogle. Snake, tell us a little about your outfit. Tell us a little about your fashion today. Are you now... Okay. Wow. That was really... Wow. That's very impressive. That was incredible. This is incredible. You're a big Moogle man. And I think the half nakedness is very in line with Yakuza franchise, certainly. But you seem like a guy who, like, literally this is the outfit you're wearing on the street. And you're, like, probably on the Sotenburi Bridge, if I had to guess. If I had to place you somewhere, Snake, you'd be on the Sotenburi. Oh, are you saying something in the game? No, you're fine. I would imagine you're on the Sotenburi Bridge, doing backflips and stuff. It's a Moogle monk, yeah. You went for Essence of Kupo clobbering. You have no backstory beyond. Yeah, I would totally expect to see a naked Moogle martial artist show up in Yakuza. Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly what I could imagine. Your internet celebrity friend is in one of the Yakuza games. He's a big Samoan dude. That's interesting, Ben. I had no clue. Is it one of the later ones or something? So, yeah, I think that you probably append a lot of your stuff with Kupo. What do you think the problem is that I solve for you? Like, I'm trying to imagine... It's Moogle Mr. Libido for sure. I'm trying to imagine... what your problem could be. Oh, he's in the pirate one. That's cool. I love that. He's also a clown in Twisted Metal. That's wild. Who would have thought? Cool to know someone like that. For those who don't know. It's okay, Ewan. I figured out what you were saying. I'm literally trying to figure out what problem I could solve for you. Because this person doesn't look like they have any problems. I feel like maybe your person just wants to spread the love of Moogles in the Yakuza franchise. Maybe like a sports or arcade mascot? Not a bad idea. I just feel like your guy's like, have you seen a Moogle before? And you're like flexing. And I'm like, no. And he's like, you have now. And then you run away. And then I see you everywhere. And I have to see you in like 12 different spots. And then once I've seen you enough, he's like, thank you. And then you turn into a real Moogle. And you go like, boo, woo, whip. And you fly off. And I'm like, wow. I guess seeing really is believing. Bueno, well. And then they do like the quest cleared. Like, yeah, it's Macho everywhere except for not trying to kill Kiryu. You're just like hanging out in back alleys or something and bars. So you like do have to go to different restaurants and different alleys and stuff. Mugulimpa. I love Tingle. That's probably why I really like this outfit. This is spot on, Snake. I think you did great for your essence of outfit. It's very funny and you're absolutely Moogled up. Like, whatever piece of your body couldn't be covered with Moogle stuff, you didn't cover, and whatever pieces you could cover with Moogle stuff, you did cover. I appreciate how, like, tailored and efficient this outfit is. So, thank you so much for it, Snake. We're going to move on to Twafo next. Twafo, tell us about your outfit and what you are the essence of. Also, hello, Manny. Good to see you. Manny's challenging the essence of I receive you. You've always believed me because I receive you. You've always brightened my life. Dinero para solo. Para mi solo. Amor para mi too. Rolling eyes fall. Ruling dies out. Why is this familiar to me, Manny? Why is this familiar to me? Hello, I am a member of the Yokomichi Brass, a Yokomichi Silvers cover band. Not the Silvers, the Yankees. That's really good. Oh my god. That's great. You're like, these guys had such a cool sound back in the 80s. I'm trying to bring this back. That's really good, Twafo. How can I help your character as Kiryu Kazuma? How do you feel like Kiryu's helping you? Are we like giving you... Yeah, we taught them how to look tough. And now you're too angry, so we tell you how to be like cool, how to cool off. I love that, Twafo. I get every member of the band to sit down in some folding chairs. We all sit in a circle. We just talk about our feelings. And there's like different dialogue prompts. And it's also, some of it is QTEs and stuff. You imagine you help us be more chill and the item I give you is a real gun. Yeah. But like you're insisting it's fake. You're like, I just got this at a prop store or something. And then Kiryu's like, this is an actual gun. Somebody put a little orange cap at the tip, but this is a gun. It's the lyrics of the Like a Dragon staple song, Receive You. I need to hear this tune later, I think. Yeah, we can go like, oh, like a little sympathetic head tilt or something like that, you know. You know, something like that. This is a great outfit, Twafo. I love the sunglasses are great. The mustache feels like that is channeling some of the aggression. Of course, you have to have the pompadour. That was the Yokomichi Silvers outfit. And then kind of like a cool, you know, uniform. I like the element of the skirt here because I feel like it's bringing some like punk kilt vibes, you know, like I'm wearing a skirt and it doesn't matter, you know, because it's rock and roll. I like the knee-high socks and the kick-ass boots as well. How would you help me in battle? You know, would your character come in and like, I feel like your character would come in and fold out a chair and just talk to like the goon that I'm beating up about their feelings, while Kiryu then picks up a different folding chair and beats them over the head with it. You know, it's just like, hey, they learned something about themselves. Also, they are now crushed on the ground and they have a head contusion, but they've channeled their feelings appropriately. So win for everybody, you know. The skirt and boots you feel like is more punk than just ripped jeans or something. You know, I feel like you could express punk anyhow. That's the thing about it, is like you can kind of do whatever. But I do like the skirt and boots combo. I think it's like it combines some of the soft elements with some of the more like cool, hardcore, hard edge stuff. So this is a great outfit, Swaffo. This is excellent. Can't wait to see you in battle, talking to somebody about their feelings. I didn't get to think of how Snake would help. I feel like Snake, you would be like your little Moogle self flying up in the sky, and then once Kira was like, help, you would turn instantly back into this man and punch down and make a crater in the ground where that person used to be, you know? Like some falling star attack or something. And then you do a twirl and fly back into the sky as a baby Moogle. You know, it would be like so. It would be very scary, Twaffo. It would be like, what? What? And why did he turn back? Just be something like that. Just be like, I believe in you, Koopo Man, and then Moogle Snake appears. Yeah. Alrighty. Next up, I believe we have Naja here, looking adorable. Look at you. Yeah, did that Moogle turn into a mostly naked man? I love this outfit. This is is this like kind of a play on like Yotsuyu's outfit? This is really pretty. I like the plum blossom tattoo too. Tell me about your outfit and how you would be an NPC I would help in the Yakuza franchise. I feel like you're like an empress that's like visiting Kamurocho or Sotenburi or something. And I just happen to get in your way. And then like I break your favorite ornamental comb that's like 6,000 years old. You practiced traditional dance and you lost your fan. Your rival said that your pet hippo ate it, but at the end of the quest you realize that she stole it and the hippo comes to help in battle. I love that. Oh my god. Oh, essence of Mudang. Love it. The fan dance. I mean, I gotta do, oh hold on, I gotta do it right back to you. So lovely. Yeah, and it's just like, what do we do? Do you think I'd help you take your hippo to like the vet and get a little hippo X-ray or something like that? Like I take your hippo to one of those back alley clinics where they take bullets out of like the Yakuza without telling the cops and stuff. And it's just like, I don't think this thing has a fan in it. I've never had to perform a colonoscopy on a hippo before, but okay, I guess. But I love that. A traditional fan dancer. And you're like, how am I ever going to dance without my fan? And we're like, I could probably get you a new one at like Don Quixote. And you're like, no, this fan has been passed down through my dancing troupe for centuries. That fan means more to me than anything else in the world. And I'm like, okay, well, I pick up your hippo. I put the hippo under my arm. I'm like, I guess we got to go find a vet. Gently taps the outside of the hippo. Yep, definitely no fan in there. There's definitely a moment of examining hippo poop. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh boy. I guess we have to do this, you know. And Kiryu has to do it at least once, and he's like, I can't believe I went through all this. But as we're doing it, that's when we hear like the laughter of your rival, like, oh, I bet that loser's looking through hippo poop right now. We really got him, didn't we, girls? And all the other girls are like, ha, 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 ha. Then I have to fight the dancers, and they're really, really hard to fight, and it's like a super boss. Because they all come at you, and they're like spinning with their fans and stuff. But you do get the fan back in perfect condition by the end of the quest. And then you're thinking, oh, the fan is going to be what they use to help me in battle. No, it's the hippo. I love this Naja. This is such a good outfit, and I love the story you've put to it too. It's so it could fit right into a Yakuza game. I think it's great. Hippo herding minigame is very on brand for Yakuza. That would be great too. I put my hand on your hippo. When I dip, you dip, we dip. Yeah, just like that. And then the hippo dips. You know, that's how it ends. That's how the attack ends. As someone who doesn't play much Yakuza, you're looking into Kiwami on the Switch, but you already have so many untouched Switch games. Do check it out. It's a great series, but, you know, I'm always going to advise you to play the games that you have. You know, it's a dippo indeed. Yeah, hippos don't lie. Well, I think this is a spectacular lineup. I do have to show you we have... Now, Alex obviously is a big Yakuza fan. Alex has a submission later. But he didn't have time to upload that here up to Discord. So I do have Nereus's submission to show you on. Let me read off to you what Nereus was saying. Let's see here. So Pum is the Yakuza NPC you helped to round up the neighborhood cats, and you got a giant cat toy as a reward. After you finish a side quest, you can occasionally find Pum stuck and a little embarrassed after messing up a jump around the environment. I love this. Is this Lance a big cat toy? I gotta move this over to my primary monitor. Hold on, because I need to get into the details. 1 second, everybody. I have to take a look at this. This is important. So let me pull up the Discord again so I can look at these pictures. So I love this outfit. I love the little kitty cat's hood. So he's got Nereus has like little kitty cat slippers on. Let me zoom in on this so you can see. Okay, little kitty cat feet. It's like literally just kitty cats, not even paws. It's just like kitty cats. It wiggles. It's concerning. Is that so? I mean, yeah, if it kind of like flops, that could be problematic, huh? That could be interesting. And I'm assuming this is a Dragoon thing. I love all the details on this. The cat toy. I like the calico jacket as well. This is a really fun jacket. I love the idea also of Nereus getting stuck in places, jumping around. I feel like Dragoons should get stuck in more trees and stuff. Back with some tamales. I wish I could have some tamales. I'm so jealous of you. You fear the cat who wears other cats on its feet, right? That's a tough kitty cat. I love the idea of Nereus being a cat herder. That is a Yakuza side quest for sure. Like going around Kamurocho, and it's like, just in the same way that you get this little alert that's like, pwing, 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 as you get closer to like a key or like a card or something that you can pick up off the ground. I feel like as you get closer to a cat, it'll go like, meow, 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 meow. As you get closer to a cat, and you have to like pick them, hit the right button prompts, because I'm sure there's a chance they could run away too. So it like gives you a little square in the center, and you're like, oh, gotta hit the square. You know, to pick up the cat. There's probably 9. I'm gonna say there's 9 all around the town, and then you get that giant cat toy, which maybe you can like tickle. Like I think, what do you think Kiryu would do? 1, take the cat toy and tickle his opponents so they sneeze and hit themselves on like the nearest objects. So like they hit and like break their nose against a car. Or do you think you'd be like jingle, 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 and then like a wave of cats comes out and just like claws the bad guy to death? That minigame exists in the Judgment games. I'm not surprised, you know. Cat echolocation. That would be interesting if it was that, right? I don't think the cats would be communicating with you. I just think you'd be able to like hear kitty cat meowing. Good to see you, by the way, Bad Boy 69. But yeah, again, Manny's right. This is fit for Yakuza. I hope you're doing well today, Bad Boy 69. I'm doing good myself. Doing a lot of video work, but also hanging out with my folks today. Like hung out with my dad, watched some baseball, finally. And the O's lost terribly, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. It's spring training. What matters is like I just spent a good quality time watching baseball with my dad. And good quality time throwing the ball around for my dog, who is always barking at other people's dogs. And I can't even see these dogs. She's still barking at them. It's like, what's up with that? Anyway, fabulous outfit, Nereus. I think you all really did an interesting interpretation of this this prompt. I am so pleased. Honestly, I'm so delighted with the different characters that you all brought in. I feel like Snake, yours is something I could see dropped in. I feel like Nausea, I could see like that being a storyline that has some serious depth to it, where it's just like, oh, okay, interesting. We're learning more about the traditional fan dancing or something, learning more about the art. And then Twafo is like, everyone is excited for this callback to Yakuza 0, you know? Like everyone is like, oh my god, Yakuza 0 reference, you know? The O's have the honor of me watching them. That counts as a win. Yes, my dog's name is Stella. And she is always out there barking, I swear to God. Barking at the neighbor's dog. Barking at some dog I can hear some way all the way off the street. You know. Always making a noise. Oh, is this the kitty cat quest, huh? Oh my god! Missable. Stray cat locations? That's wild. So you can miss them, huh? That's very interesting. She barks. Yeah, she barks at everybody. Today, she did not bark at the doorbell ringing because we haven't had a functional doorbell in a while. But then when the doorbell rang again because they needed to... They forgot my dad's fries. My dad ordered from a different company today. He was going for the local pizza joint. They forgot his fries, so I think they took the extra effort to drive back and give my dad some fries, which is very nice. But Stella did learn that when the doorbell rings, people are there, so she started barking. So she'll bark at anything. She's a silly girl. I think you all did spectacularly today at this prompt. And I had an idea. Have we done something like this before? I wanted to do a prompt called Dancing Queen. And I feel like I was thinking about this before your outfit, Nasha. But I wanted folks to like show off outfits that move really well when you dance. Something like that. Like outfits that have a lot of great movement to them. Maybe some unexpected surprising movement. You on Twitch in the Kiwami 2 category dropping into channels like, you guys remember the Okamichi Silvers from Zero, right? This is a reference to the Okamichi Silvers from Zero in case you forgot. They were a band who wanted to learn how to act tough. If you need any other reminders about the Yakuza franchise, I will be here. There you go. Camp out. Camp out and just like follow all the directories of the Yakuza games and be like, I can't wait until this drops. You love that people go above and beyond professionally? Yeah, it was very nice of them to bring the fries over. Oh, yeah, that's right. Did I say we were going to do, like, mob wives? Did we say that? Yes. Okay. Thank you, Naja, for remembering. Let me write down that as well. Next. So, this week's fashion is... Can I spell, please? Is... mob boss / boss wife. There you go. After that, dancing queen. Dancing mob queens wouldn't be bad, right? Being real, that's typical pup behavior. I know, and honestly, I'm glad that Stella barks at people. I don't usually want people getting near me or whatever, so that's nice. She'll do the talking for me. I am so excited to see the kind of like the big sunglasses, the fur coats, the leather gloves, the elegance, the money, but also the threatening aura of the mob boss wife outfits you all are going to cook up next week. From Yakuza to mob bosses, you know. Barking at people who are on the property should be encouraged, yeah, but like those people are on their own properties usually that she's barking at. But she does bark at folks who come to our door. That's very good. I'll always know if there's somebody loitering outside or something. Oh, the leopard print, yes. Leopard print, indeed. The leopard print, the furs. When you motorbike houses on your electric wheelchair, there's a couple dogs who always bark at you. Aw. They're like, how's that person going so fast? Let me get on, you know? Thank you so much again, Naja, for reminding me about the mob boss wife outfits. I'm excited to see what you all cook up, and I'm so thrilled to have you all come by today and do this outfit stuff with me. Should we start off with some main story quests? Now that we're all done our fashion, congratulations to everybody for cooking up some cool outfits. These are so great. As a Yakuza fan, I'm just so delighted to see you guys do the spirit of it so well. I think we'll do some main story quests, so, now, hold on, I'm gonna do this right. Okay. Oh, god damn it. I never remember to equip the thing first. Well, it's equipped, right? Where is my stuff? Don't laugh at me, don't laugh at me, don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me, don't laugh at me. Why doesn't this have my usual hat on it? Where is my hat? Which one of these do I usually wear? Where's my little vacay outfit? There we go. Apply. Don't laugh at my nakedness. Why isn't it showing my hat? Oh, thank God. Okay, my hat is here. Okay. Can I always go to the gear set list? I don't... Someday I'll learn how to do it. It'll equip everything for you. Don't laugh, Manny! I see all you guys laughing, haha, hee hee. If you open the gear set list, you can drag it onto the hopper. I thought I did that. Look, isn't that this? I'll find it. Give me one sec. Oh my God, I don't actually have it on this one. Frick. I thought I had it. Okay, when I'm a warrior, it's on one of my button lists. Okay, let's open the gear set list. That's in character. And then, like, gear set list. It should be about... What is this? One more year... update it, yes. So, like, if I put that here... And I put this here... I did that, though. It didn't work. I still wasn't wearing my stuff. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna switch over. Why wasn't... Anyway. Hold on. Now. And I still have all my stuff. Wow, damn, that's great. Okay, good. When you update your gear set, you have to hit the recycling button. Okay. That's right. Because I probably got a new set of, like... summoner stuff, so it didn't update it. It was like, you're not wearing anything. Okay, I'll have to keep putting that button. Thank you all for helping me. I appreciate it. I thought it was something I only had to do once, but I think it's something I'll have to do a few times. It's time to go to watching Pillow. So I was listening to more Ancient Americas this week. Well, I have to do something while I do my physical therapy, you know? And, I should have taken notes on it, because I can't remember which ancient society it was. I want to say it was the I don't know if it was the Aztec. Well, what I find very intriguing about the Pelu Pelu is they're not just traders in the sense that they like doing bargains and stuff like that. They also have like a very advanced system of counting in like the tens columns and the thousand columns, and it's like something they reference a lot. And so I was watching the Ancient Americas videos on Kipunats and learning more about that system of computing, which was used by some ancient Central American folks. And I was like, I wonder if the Pelu Pelu folks have like Kipunats. What do they use to count what do they use to record their information and count in these thousand columns? So these are YouTube videos, yeah. I'm just gonna look it up because I can't remember which, and I don't want to be like, it was the Aztecs, and then it's like not the Aztecs, but Kipunats. So it was the Andean folks, Inca. God, I didn't say Aztec. It was the Incan folks. Kipunats are so incredible. It's like a little... It's like binary code. Depending on which way a knot was twisted on this strand, determined like a binary set of information. So it's perfect for counting. It's also perfect for recording information for like land disputes. They were used even against the Spanish when Spanish colonizers would obviously take things from the people, take land that didn't belong to them. Then the Andean folks could take these Kipunats and be like, actually, I can prove using this system of information that this piece of land has been in our family for this amount of time, and that the Spanish people got here at this point, and all this stuff, and like this person has done this many crimes in our village, etc., etc. So Kipunats are really cool. And it was primarily used in the kingdom of Cusco. Isn't that interesting? And of course, as like, I'm literally just no expert or anything. I just love learning about things. And lately my hyperfixation is Mesoamerican and South American history and stuff like that. But when I heard Cusco, I was like, oh my God, when the emperor got his groove. So now I want to know, I want to rewatch that movie and then see if there's more, you know, references to Cusco. But anyhow, it was very useful to Spanish colonizers because they had already had their own system for like accounting labor hours and contributions and taxes. So the Spanish were like, cool, we're going to take that and now we know how much work you can do for us. So it was unfortunately sometimes used against them, but it was still used to defend the Andean folks from indiscretions done to them by Spanish colonizers. They were able to like have proof. So you think it was ink and ancient aliens? No, it wasn't aliens. It's really cool. It's really cool. Anyway, knots is a computing system. Isn't that cool? There are some folks who are looking into the possibility that certain South American knit patterns were also used to record information. I find that very compelling. Like some of the like iconic kind of, you know, those like step kind of blocky geometric designs, those could have been used for recording information as well. So I'm like, oh my God, there's still so much information we don't know about these ancient cultures and how something may not have any meaning now, but could have been a way to record histories, conquests, marriages, something as simple as property and things like that. Wouldn't that be so sick? The ancient aliens is so annoying. Yeah, if people want to pile up rocks, they'll find a way to do it. They don't need aliens, right? Yeah. You've heard of Cusco. You were thinking of a New Age album you have, but the information recording system sounds fascinating. I think it's really cool. I think it's very cool. But I should have taken notes on it. I just wanted to blab about it because I was thinking of these Pelu Pelu folks who talk about things being in the tens column or the hundreds column or the thousands column. I think that's really cool. I wonder if it is inspired by like the Andean folks. Don't worry, you forget to update that button when you finish. When I finish the X-Pack, I probably will forget it all the time. You end up just getting into the habit of always hitting recommended gear, save as gear set. Okay, I will try to do that, Magresta. If you see me not doing it, let me know. Anyhow, last week I was sharing information about Toulon, the ancient city of Toulon, and reeds and stuff because that came up, and I was like, oh my God. So anyway, let's talk to Matt Blue. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. Oh, to catch you up. So, the Pelu Pelu folks love trade, but they're not the kind of traders that are like, let's get one over on you. They want people to be happy through their trade, so they will not trade with somebody unless it's like a fair trade that will leave the customer feeling happy about it. So they won't sell you bogus goods. They have only high-quality stuff. So in order to do this quest line, as we're helping Woklama become like a good ruler of the people, she's kind of have to know the people and help the people before they can be like, we love you, Woklama. So we have helped the big bird folk to learn a little bit more about their traditions of their kind of like almost carnival celebration of the reeds, and we helped them learn that they were actually using it as an arcane focus to focus their own magical power to reinvigorate the land. We helped them out, and now we're helping the Pelu Pelu people. I don't know if we're helping them learn anything. We are helping them do some trades, certainly. We're starting off with, I think, just a little basket of wool and trading up to something worth about 10,000 I don't remember what the currency was, but 10,000 of this currency, which is not gil. And then we need something worth 10,000 of their currency because we need a saddle worth that much. And the saddle has a kind of a pacifying effect on a llama. We have to catch a llama. Now, of course, we could go just snatch a llama, but that would be learning nothing about these people, and it might be harmful to the llama. It would make an ass out of us because chasing a llama sounds really embarrassing. It's Pell. I think you're right about that. So Mob Blue is very sympathetic to our cause. There's a lot of Pelu Pelu who aren't, because they think if there's more like strife in the land, then they could make more deals selling like leather armor and weaponry and stuff like that, which, I mean, fair. They could make a fortune that way. But Mob Blue knows folks who remember those times of strife under a different king and doesn't want those times to come back. So she wants to support Wuklama, who we're supporting, become the Dawn Servant. So that's where we're at, in case you missed it. We've just done these 2 quests. So let's help out Mob Blue some more. Well done recognizing the toolmaker as a potential customer. You have a mind to change professions. You would make an excellent merchant. I heard if you use the Winamp, it'll whip the llama's ass. I recognize so many of those words, Manny, but I don't know. I'm sure that's a meme. A meme from my time that I never learned. Quest complete. So, I think we have, like, gardening tools now. Oh, man, I get negative 50,000 cool points then, because I don't get it. So good to see you, Gish. I hope you're doing well. Mob Blue's dream. Wuklama steers yourself for the ride to find your next trading partner. Okay.
Before we get going, you should be the one to hold on to this.
You refuse to deduct my cool points? It's okay. I can take a demerit. It's fine.
With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas that Mob Blue so kindly provided.
So I think we have to, like, ride the alpaca off to a place where they're doing some gardening so we can trade them some garden tools or something. Winamp 2.91. It really whips the llama's ass. Okay. RB Winamp still using the old 2.91 here, so works great. As if it could wear over time like hardware, right? It whips the llama's ass. It's a great saying. Ready to go? Let's mount up. Let's begin our ride. Oh my god. Oh, is this automated? Okay. And it's off to the mate fields we go. Please.
Please don't spit. Please don't spit.
You'll be fine. These ones are accustomed to people. I'm not controlling any of this, by the way.
I still don't trust him.
You have an knack for riding, no matter what you say. Look at their little fluffy butts. Without our alpaca friends, Pelu would never have become traveling merchants. Can you imagine walking all the way across Tyrol? Oh, hold on. I'm not going to tell you about Charky. I swear that mountain's too big to be real. I don't know who said that. Charky, okay?
Worker Zarmer? Was that the name?
A foreboding sight, isn't it? One I've never appreciated up close. You have to take the long way around the cliffs to get there. The highlands belonging to the Yaaaaaaaay. Hi, Danny. I am doing my best Jennifer Coolidge impression for Wuklama. Thank you. I'm glad you recognize it.
So, Mabu, you said you were learning about the peddler profession. You don't care for ranch work?
No, I love it. I love working with alpacas. But becoming a peddler was always a dream of mine. Don't you love them? Oh my god, it's so fun to watch. It's just, I'm not sure I have the talent for it. Also, I'll have to catch up with chat in a bit because this dialogue is running really quickly. If I can help you buy a taming saddle, though, then it'll be proof that I can do this after all.
In that case, you must be ready to be a merchant.
We do have to trade up to get some booze to get the saddle. Look, we're almost here. Here we are at the settlement.
That's so beautiful.
So gorgeous. Can't wait to find out about these. Oh, not voiced, but I can pause and catch up. Hi, Alex. The fashion was so fun. I think you would be delighted to see some of these costumes that folks came up with. Some great references, some folks that fit perfectly into the Yakuza franchise, honestly. How did I find Final Fantasy XIV controller? Pretty easy. It is the only way I've played Final Fantasy XIV, so I really don't know how it would be on keyboard. Just, I don't want to be like this all day. You know? I would rather be holding a controller, you know? Fellow Yakuza Pirate Connoisseur Alex. How was your time with friends today, Alex? I hope you had a good time. I want to talk about Tarky. which is where we get the word jerky from. And charky, I think, primarily describes dried out alpaca meat. So alpaca are really wondrous creatures that offer meat and the fiber from their hair and travel, obviously. So they're really incredible beasts, the alpaca and the llama. Llama, I think, were more... I hope I got this distinction right. I, again, didn't take notes on this. But llama were more of like what the peasant class would be using. And then alpaca, due to the finery of their fur, were more for like the ruling class to enjoy. So there's that. Alpaca charky would be created in the same way that the high altitude potatoes would be dried, which is to sort of mash them and leave them again up in the cold mountain air. So they're practically freeze dried and compacted. So we learned about talked about the potato thing a little while back when I first was realizing that this expansion would be about my newfound hyperfixation on ancient history. Anyway. So you had a good time, although it was short. Yesterday was the 39th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda, so one of your friends had to split to go do some stuff for that with another group. Interesting. In the meantime, you all had coffee and Taco Bell. How about that? That sounds cool. The Zelda-versary. I didn't know it was the 39th anniversary of The Legend of Zelda. They better do something big next year. It's going to be switched to the next Zelda, guarantee you. That's going to be cool. Well, you don't nowhere mash them. You mash them up on a mountain. But yeah, I really enjoy playing this game on controller, Danny. I only rarely have to, like, because I'm also at my computer, I can switch over to grab my mouse if I need to do something. Like, usually if I'm checking loots, I'll do that. But primarily I play it on the controller. So y'all were talking about Winamp. It's an audio program used extensively in the 2000s until you start using VLC and MPC, I see. You still have its UI, you just haven't used it. Is that the one that had the visualizers? Because that was cool. You think somebody might have picked it up in recent years? And Snake says, it looks like Winamp went open source in 2024. How about that? A relatively recent addition. The Journeyman Project 3 has lots of Central America facts. The game supposes 3 mythical places were real, including El Dorado. It has a bunch of information from your suit's little AI guy. Interesting. You're 2 years older than Zelda. How about that, Manny? That's pretty cool. Hi, DK Marzipan. Good to see you today. That's true. I also have a mouse right here on my mic arm. His name is Tiny. Sometimes he helps me. And sometimes he changes the camera around or turns it off. That's cool, though. The Journeyman Project 3. I've never heard of it. What kind of game is it? So Neek was more well known for its visualizers. I wonder which one I had, but I loved, like, that was the business. Visualizers. I think artists are kind of bringing that idea back, but not in the same way. Visualizers usually are just like repeating images of stuff instead of like a full-on music video. It's usually just like, here's a sequence of images of this artist kind of singing the lyrics, but you know. But instead, when I remember visualizers, it was like, these are waves to the music. You'll say more when I reach a part of the game that is similar. Okay.
We made it without a single smelly incident.
I sent the alpacas back to Ikuvlo's Inn, so we'll have to walk the main road when we return to the village. Speaking of roads to travel, you were adopted by the Dawn Servant, weren't you, Third Promise?
That I was.
Oh, Marzipan is Lainey's hint and help save word. That's cool. But we have DK Marzipan here. So this game is a point-and-click adventure. You play as a time agent who keeps time secure. You have to visit 3 places the day before they're destroyed to get a code. El Dorado, Shangri-La, and Atlantis. That's interesting. That's fun, you know. That's pretty cool. You were thinking of the same series, to be fair. How cool is that? You go through time. Interesting. Point-and-click adventure where you go through time. That is the subject of a lot of point-and-click adventures, I feel. You know? Then perhaps you understand. I was an orphan too. Totally took me in. He took in all the ranch hands, actually.
All of them?
Yes, and everyone works hard at their chores, grateful for the opportunity to repay the head ledger's generosity. Yet here I am, the only one wanting to go off and be a merchant. I narrow my eyebrows at that. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm telling you this. We need to keep trading things for your saddle if you're to prepare for the feat of gold. As it is mate harvesting season, they can't have too many quality hatchets. Add to that Wuklama's way with people, and we should have no problem making a favorable deal. They're super well researched from real civilizations of the time, and they feel very real. Interesting. I am intrigued the game she plays. That's Meeplu herself over there. Pass the hatchet to the third promise, and let's go get bargaining. Why also is Mablu the only one who's wearing a different colored outfit? You remember a gag in one of the Journeyman Project games where you use a teleporter? It'll zap a fly right before you get teleported? Oh no, I hope they don't splice you together like the fly. Here's Meeplu. To what do I owe this water? Alright, well, Klama, here's your garden tools.
You have that little axe for me?
A fine hatchet. A finely crafted hatchet you received in a trade for a wool poncho. Worth 1 pel in the thousands column. Arthur, the AI, is life in that. He has all the facts, but he's also very silly. Would it be improper for an artificial intelligence to go sledding? Oh no, Arthur, definitely go sledding. That sounds fun. Here you go, Wuklama.
Thanks. Now to see what we can get for this.
Also, let me get my Wawa. I need a sip.
You're Meeplu, the owner of these fields. I have a mind to trade if you're interested.
Well, the third promise. I might be convinced to entertain a proposal. What do you have to offer?
This hatchet, forged by a seasoned artisan, the razor edge of this exceptional tool would make light work of your crops.
Oh, the quality is acceptable, I suppose. I offer you a large sack of mate leaves in exchange.
A sack of mate leaves is valued at 1 pel in the thousands column, the same price as the hatchet. This deal would bring us no closer to the mezcal. If I may, Mistress Meeplu, it is harvesting season, is it not? Does not the demand for hatchets afford them a higher value?
That is indeed the season, which is why I produce an ample batch of tools well in advance.
We missed the window for the demand. In that case, we'll have to fall back on connections. Think of it this way. This generous deal here will put you in the third promise's good graces. Surely that's worthy of consideration.
I do not wish to give offense, but I must tell you that I stand with the second promise. His innovations will improve every aspect of our lives, I believe, including farming, and I will no longer have any need of hatchets. I assure you I have nothing but respect for Wuklama, so I prepare to purchase a spare hatchet at a fair price.
I suppose it is fair given your reasons, but we ourselves would be no better off for the transaction. Although maybe somebody wants mate leaves?
How about this then? If we were to help you bring in your harvest, would you give us a better deal?
As a matter of fact, I would. Until Kawada's reforms come about, I could always use more hands in the field.
Then you can go ahead and add our labor to the bargain.
Added value to tip the scales. How could I have forgotten one of the most basic values of trading?
You can rest here if you like, my blue. Kriya and I have mate to gather.
Oh no, I'm helping too. Off to the field side, and mind you pick the healthy leaves. I'll take 5 good bundles from each of you.
I figured that a lot of the Pelu Pelu are like kind of congested because they have those little beak things on their noses. They have like a little thing that's covering just their nose. You think Wuklama would be able to hack it if she took the hatchet? I think so. I think she could hack it if she tried. My map is all wild. Okay, let's go harvest some mate leaves. We're hustling. We're trying to do trades. We're trying to make money. We're trying to get to know the people. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, hold on. Also, hold on to your hold-ons. Oh my god. Can you believe my timing? I'm honestly kind of incredible. Where's this little swoosh? Where is this swoosh? Let me get on a creature real quick. Where the hell is this swoosh? Southwest. Just in the moment. I mean, I can't believe I just thought of this. I'm glad you like it, Agresta. I am not gonna try to put on a lore accurate accent because I can't. I don't think I could pull that one off. But I can try to do bad celebrity impressions. Where the hell is this thing? Where is this thing? Exactly. I was just talking about that actually. That one. Oh, there it is. Found it. The guy who traded from a paperclip all the way to house of the person. I can't remember the gender. I was talking about that when we started this quest last Saturday. There we go. Lore accurate only Jennifer Coolidge accent. That's what Clamage sounds like. Oh yeah, it feels good to get those other things. I will try to get all of them before we leave the Pelu Pelu place. I made a bad impression. Well, I don't want to try to put on like a Latin American accent because I can't even speak Spanish. So I would do a very bad job. We've got some verdant mate leaves though. You know, I have to tell you, I've heard of yerba mate, but I actually don't know much about mate. And this would have been the perfect thing to like look up before the stream. Although I suppose these are more verdant ones. I suppose I wouldn't have known we were collecting mate today. But I think yerba mate is kind of like a stimulant drink. Made from mate leaves? You want to try mate tea someday? Yeah, it sounds interesting. Naja, that sounds like a great idea. Some tea sounds lovely. Good, no pests here. Look at these great trees. Could do with some like half moon swells around these to trap water to reduce erosion, but you know, not bad. Oh, I see. I get you now. Sorry, to be fair. I'm not keeping up with it. I'm too busy thinking about mate leaves. Yeah, I've never, I think the first time I heard of, like, yerba mate, I think was in, like, Metal Gear Solid 3, I want to say. Oh my god, it's gonna be so funny to upload those Metal Gear playthroughs. Oh my god. Man. The sheer amount of games I've played is staggering. Kind of wild. You're giving me the pass to use a free-form Hispanic accent only because you want to get a good chuckle. I will not be taking this pass. That pass is going to get put in a small little drawer somewhere for me to forget about and see it in 80 years and be like, all right, time to cash this thing in.
You've brought me some leaves then.
Okay, a sizable pile of freshly harvested mate leaves. It is a small bowl. This should not be worth 10,000 bucks. I know there's been so many games even before the new year, new game stuff, right? It's wild. Apparently mate is even better than coffee, but I heard if you drink it a lot regularly, it can increase the risk of cancer. Interesting. What is this? Oh yeah, me doing the worm and MGS4. I was trying my darndest to be very stealthy.
Unacceptable harvest. We'll see how your companions fare before I make any decisions, though.
It's wild, Alex. So wild.
Here, we brought our shares as well.
It's just one leaf at a time. And 2, and 3, and 4. At that point, I think she would pay me just to leave.
Thank you, Third Promise. This is more than enough to hold up your end of the bargain. Now, time to honor mine after adding the value of your labor to the price of the hatchet.
Watch it be like it's now worth 1,125.
I'm prepared to offer you a full stack of our highest grade mate leaves. premium mate. Bought at the shop, 1 sack of those leaves would cost no less than 5 pel in the thousands column.
So we're almost there. We need 10 pel in the thousands column.
Well, then we could bid farewell to this hatchet.
That's true, yeah. Exactly, Manny. 10 years, I better have played a few video games. I better have. Enjoy the hatchet, please.
I'll give it a good haul, but talk of contest aside, I'm glad we could come to a mutually agreeable trade.
As am I. All the best with the rest of your harvest. Bye.
Are they going to do it for us, Snake? Are they going to give us the excellent trade? I hope so. They haven't yet, so maybe it's not an excellent trade.
Mablu, what's wrong?
It's, as I was saying before, even after everything Tobli's done for me, I'm planning on abandoning it all and becoming a merchant. But then I needed your help after forgetting a basic rule of trade. How could I expect Tobli to accept my decision then?
So you're gonna just give up? After all this work?
I can't. After getting a taste of real trading, I want to become a merchant more than ever.
Then you just have to be honest. I seek to follow my father's footsteps, but not because he expects it of me. I want to preserve Tyrell's peace, and becoming the Dawn Servant happens to be the best way to do it. You should live a life of your own choosing. I wouldn't be surprised if Tobli held the same opinion, so talk to him.
What is that, Manny? What? What?
You're right. It's better to find out for sure than worry over what he might say. Thank you for the advice.
You found a very fitting emo, okay. Why? Oh. I'll add it. But why does this exist? Why is there a fish that the background of it is also Jennifer Coolidge? It's a Joel variant, I guess. Yeah. Now we have spinning rats and spinning Jennifer. Were you looking on BTTV for Jennifer Coolidge emotes? Have I played Kingdom Hearts? I did play Kingdom Hearts, but I played it growing up. I played 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Chain of Memories, 3 something something over 2, or whatever the math was about that one. And then I tried to play Dream Drop Distance, and I was like, I did not like the gameplay of it. And I haven't played 3. I haven't played 3 yet. So, in context, this is Joel. He's just kind of a fish, huh? 6,000 folks have this one fish. But now we have Joel for Coolidge. I think that's the one Joel we need. I think that's pretty good.
There's a lot of Jennifer Coolidge out here today.
Kingdom Hearts 1 with the retranslated mod. It would be interesting, yeah. Joel is the fish variant of... Is the fish version of cat sitting comfortably with its friends and the many variants of that. Okay. So they do like Joel the fish, and then they do Joel the fish doing a billion other things, I guess.
But first, we have a saddle to buy. I want that success under my belt so that I can be sure of my decision.
Joel teaching his son Joel to spin while Wide Boris passes by. Yeah. Are you Wide Boris? I don't know who Wide Boris is. You have to show me Wide Boris.
What's next then? We trade our tea leaves or something halfway to 10,000 pel?
No, I think we're close enough now. I say we go straight for the premium mezcal.
Bargain our way into double the value. I think you can do it.
Why this sad ass music is so funny. Okay, I support Wide Boris. This is great. Unless Wide Boris has done war crimes, then I don't support Wide Boris. But look at that big ass bear. It's a good bear. He's very wide. And he's got like maybe like a hoodie on.
Trust me, I'll make this trade work. I admire you, Third Promise. That you're holding your own against such strong competition to the throne is inspiring.
Oh, I'm going to commit war crimes.
Am I really holding my own against Koana and Zeralja? I mean, of course I am. I'm Woklama of the Dawn's Promise, of course.
flexing. Guys, if I had arms like that, they'd be out always. I think it's kind of an Eastern European classic tracksuit. Oh! Peace. Excellent trade, y'all. From 1,000 pel to 5,000 pel. You traded a 1,000 pel hatchet for a 5,000 pel sack of top grade sacks. I guess. Cool. We got ourselves some leaves. Now for the mezcal. Alright, Wuklama. She has her eye and a jug of premium mezcal. I'm not going to make any jugs jokes, just so you all know. I'm very mature. You become very mature after 10 years of streaming.
Before we go, let me give you those mate leaves.
Although I did just make a sack reference. Damn it. Damn. I'm undermining myself.
I don't need to risk proving Aaronville's point.
Imagine if she was like, no, I got the leaves this time, and then the leaves just blow in the wind, and we're like, we lost everything.
Ready then? Our next stop is the Mezcal Distillery.
You got it, little pink one. It has happened once every time, and I'm sorry. Like, Endwalker did not have the right vibes when it came to the audio of the... It was like a really sad sound that sounded like all your friends are gonna die at some point. But, okay, hold on, I got a cactus that has issues with me. Hope this thing doesn't fucking kill me. I think these cactuars are pretty tough in the other games. The last time I think I was singing the quest intro song was probably Stormblood, if I had to guess. And I was probably like, and the home of the brave every time. You were singing along to the quest jingle for 3 days straight. It's so good. So good. The battle theme is really fun too, for sure. Dawn Trail music and the little tunes are consistently aces. Yeah, they've really put everything into this. And I didn't warn you all that the ad break was playing. I'm so sorry. I'm just now seeing that it's running. Hold on, my chat's just a little too wide. I gotta unwiden it. Okay, now I can see when it's coming up. Also, speaking of coming up, Easter time. Just bringing a little Easter joy out there. But not in town. I don't want to traumatize these people. You missed the patriotic. It was so good. And the home of the brave. It's so funny. It is just a little too close to the national anthem for me. The Chocobo race music takes some beating. I mean, all the Chocobo tunes are fantastic. Now, I think I'm heading away from where my thing is. We'll get it eventually. Look at this barb mole. Or is it a barbamole? God. Never mind, I'm getting my ass beat by barbamole. Barbamole, no. Barbamole, no. Please don't barbamole. Wide Twitch chat? I did have a very wide Twitch chat, indeed. How is this thing alive still? Wild. Alright, barbamole. Please leave me be. Mash, so good to see you. Hello, enjoy your lurk. I don't want to fight more barbamoles. You turned the battle music back on for this expansion. You deliberately ran in front of mods so it would keep going, yeah. I gotta get into these flowers here as long as barbamole isn't following me, okay. Okay. So, surprisingly, I actually don't know a lot about South American or Central American plants. So, I don't know what these could be, but I am so in... Is it snowing? Oh my god, amazing! Yes, okay, high altitude. We love to see it. You got stuck. Not really stuck, but you got burnt out on Final Fantasy XIV towards the end of Heaven's Ward. I hope you get back to it because the next expansion is like bam, 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 bam. It's really good. It is a ton of fun to play. And the story just keeps getting better and better and better as you go. They look like kind of tiny little watermelons inside, right? Isn't that interesting? It's a very unique stamen pistil. Either way, it is the pollinating part of the plant. I find this very interesting. I kind of want to screenshot it and look up some flowers later and see what that could be. I mean, it's all going to be like a made-up plant that's kind of almost like a real-life plant, so... Look at this big puffball. Don't they put that puffball on the bottom of a rat's tail? Hey, it's Snake. Hello, Snake. What you doing up there? And thank you for the 3 stream streak as well, Mash. It's very kind of you. The German Final Fantasy 16 voice actors you watched playing 14 are finishing the base Stormblood tomorrow, which means it won't be long until the hype of Shadowbringers. Which is basically their expansion because the person who voices Clive is a Dark Knight. Interesting, very cool. I feel like Dark Knight is like the, I guess, as like the Warrior of Darkness. That kind of works out that way. Alrighty, Mablu.
I want to speak with a man by the name of Gobly. Even among his fellow distillers, he's regarded as a master of the craft. He knows the value of his product, so if we're going to convince him to trade for twice what the leaves are worth, we're going to need some targeted information. That means asking around and taking in the gossip.
Clive himself is very Dark Knighty with the big sword and the edginess, I see. Yeah. And he cusses, I think, too.
If you could talk to people here in the distillery, Kriya, perhaps Wuklama could do the same thing at the village entrance. Meanwhile, I'll head to the north side and see what I can learn.
Alright, we got this. Yeah, he cusses. I think I saw that in like, I think he's included in Tekken, and one character in Tekken was like, nice cosplay, and he's like, what the frick is a cosplay? But he says the cuss word version of it. This person's name is Lovely! I have to talk to Lovely. Welcome, welcome, Urkopacha. It's terribly cold, isn't it? Sit down, have a cup. It'll warm you right up. Let's speak to Beeblejaw. Hi, Beeblejaw. Me? I'm a chef at Tuliola. I have to come here to buy Gobly's mezcal, the finest in Toral, according to my customers. He always brings out a jug during our dealings, but I can't handle the stuff too well myself. So I take small sips, not wanting to be impolite, you understand, but still end up addled as to agree with whatever price he quotes me. It'd be nice to have less, potent refreshments during such conversations. I also might have to seriously reconsider our arrangements. Ooh, it sounds like you might want to be serving up some mate tea alongside with your mezcal. He cusses in the 14 event? He does? Wow. There's an even more sweary character in 16. That voice actor has had fun at conventions and cameos, I'm sure. Clive is actually a summoner? I mean, yeah, I think technically, right? Hi, Ryan. Good to see you. Let's talk to Suvli. Gobly might be adept at distilling, but he's got no sense when it comes to appearances. Rumor has it he's been invited to the palace for business negotiations. If he presents himself to court wearing his usual rumpled attire, however, he'd be laughed at a sun perch. Rumple. These cool buildings. Not cool. Look at that. Little knot pattern. He says the SHIT word when you're fighting Ifrit with him. Wow, I can't believe they put that in the game. Cusses. Somebody's baby could be watching. And the way you have phrased that, Snake, sounds like he's just sort of squatting down in the middle of the fight and dropping one a little bit. There's not much I can say about Gobly, but I can tell you what Gobly's been saying. The other day, he was muttering about monsters crawling around the agave jaws. That's the field where they gather the ingredients for the mezcal. Their presence has made it harder to procure those ingredients, and thus driving up the price of the product, which is a boon, some might argue. But it's hard to celebrate when it affects the work he does. Can't rightly bring joy to people if you can't make the thing that they love. That was on purpose. Clever. Let's see if we can find, well, is there like... Oh, first off, there's the Aether right here I should go attune to. Wait, or not. Maybe this is the one I've already attuned to. Let's see. Oh, it's Alex! God, Alex is here. Okay, I already attuned to this one. Alex, you getting ready? I'm not gonna look. I don't look. I'm not looking. I'm gonna go do the quest. Come to me when you're done. I'm not looking. I don't want to see your outfit. I think you're still wearing the old outfit from maybe last week. Where I was like, you were a dragon fruit Valentine's Day drink. You're going to squirrel away to a later location nearby. Very smart. Get on your way, Alex.
So, what did you find out?
He's got rumpled stilt skin.
We can make use of all those tidbits. The deal is as good as sealed. As for me, I found out where Gobley's working. There's a millstone at the top of the slope behind the distillery. You go ahead, and I'll bring Waklama.
Okay. Time for PT. That's gonna be me after the stream as well. As I speak to myself saying time for PT, by which I mean physical therapy. Because I didn't do my physical therapy today. Hello, Gobley. Oh my god, using alpacas to turn the millstone. Smart. You're doing great, girl. Just a bit longer and you can rest. And it's going... Man, if you walk in a circle all day, you'll get caked up like this alpaca. Just think about that, okay?
You have business with me, madam? Why don't we sit down below so as to not distract the alpaca from his work?
From his work? I thought the other person said it was... Well, maybe they go by any pronouns. I love this kind of squeam squamp music. This is like, what is this? This little squeam squamp is so good.
Now, what's this about? Keep it brief if you would. I'm a busy man.
We're in the market for a 3-year-old jug of premium mezcal. Assuming you have any on hand, that is.
Oh, an excellent choice. I must warn you, though. Doesn't come cheap.
Bangers to squeam and squamp too, indeed.
Well, we don't have Pell, but we can offer a sack of mate leaves in exchange. It's top-grade stuff, just like the mezcal.
No deal. Mate leaves are well and good, but I don't have any use for them.
Ah! No deal, just like that.
Still, I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. Why don't we sit and chat over a cup of mezcal? Now the real bargaining begins. Which of our cards do you want to play first?
I think the distaste for strong drink is just like, if we sit down for that, is there a crease in the skybox up there, by the way? Do you guys see that here? Is this a big old like fold in it? What's happening here? Now I do have 3 studio lights in my eyes at all times, and there's a glare from my like 10,000 gigawatt ceiling thing, but that looks a bit like a crease to me. It's a big mountain over there. Oh, it's the shadow of the big ass mountain. Okay, that makes more sense. I forgot to iron the skybox before we arrived. It might be that big scary mountain that we saw on the way. I think the fog of the snow was making it just look like it was just sort of a texture. But you're right. That's a big ass mountain. Good eye, Macresta. This was secretly a test of your knowledge and not me being a dumbass about mountains in the distance. Hi, party. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Let's talk about the chief's distaste for strong drink, because this guy is offering us a drink right now. And I think it'd be better to have something that is not alcoholic for us to talk business over. You're defending Urkopacha with your life, and hey, it's working. It's working.
I appreciate your hospitality, but I'm afraid I can't hold my drink. I've heard one of your regular customers, a Hopigo chief, is the same. Seeing as not everyone can enjoy mezcal, I wonder if you might benefit from having other refreshments to offer. Hold on. That sounded bad, but I'm okay. Something like mate tea, for instance, and brewed with the finest leaves, of course.
Thank you for the blessings.
Huh. Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. I noticed a growing reluctance on the part of my Hopigo friend, but I didn't realize myself was to blame. I must endeavor to be a better host. Still, with the added value in mind, no sack of leaves is worth the mezcal you're after.
Should we offer to call the monsters causing him trouble?
Not yet. Let's keep that card up our sleeve until we need it.
Urkopacha freaking rules. Literally this whole expansion, I don't think I could find a place in my heart to be like, not good enough, you know?
As I expect you're aware, the rite of succession is currently taking place. That's why the third promise has graced us with her presence. Well, when the contest is decided, the subsequent ascension ceremony and banquet will be a prestigious affair. If your mezcal were to be served there, it would bring your distillery immeasurable fame. Wait, could it be that your rumored invitation to the palace is to discuss that very possibility? As a matter of fact, yes, I admit I'm still reeling from the abruptness of it all. It would be a great honor and opportunity if I could secure the deal.
Well, I should think that your exceptional mezcal would speak for itself. That said, there is no such thing as being too prepared, and first impressions last. You'll want to be wearing your very best when you walk into the Volakshunsa. It would be a shame to miss the chance of a lifetime simply for the want of proper garments.
But are we able to offer him different garments?
That would... Are you saying you have garments to offer? Something ideal for court? Do we?
Well, we have no garments on hand, I'm afraid, but we can provide you with the next best thing, an introduction to the Weaver. His name is Bolnak, and his works are highly regarded in Tulyulal.
That's right, we got pals. I forgot. Look at that. Connections. See, she's learning.
As a supportive Woklama and a keen observer in palace politics, he'll be doubtless happy to guide you into a selection of an outfit to fit this golden occasion.
That is a tempting proposal and one which I would like to take full advantage, but the scales aren't still balancing yet. Say, weren't there monsters running amok in the agave jaws? That's a problem we could solve for you. Truly, I would be most grateful for your immediate assistance. I was resigned to hiring sellswords to clear about. Factoring in the saved expense on introduction to a trusted weaver, this is shaping up to be a sound bargain. All right, you have a deal. Yes, I knew you'd come around. Give us a moment, Akri and I will take care of those prowling nuisances.
In the meantime, I'll use the time to pen an introductory letter to Bolnak. The fields you're looking for are north of Wachinpello. Be safe.
Okay. What if we were to employ game mechanics for a mutual benefit? Fair trade, I'd say, Ben. Fair trade. Alright, to the north we go. I wonder if we're gonna see any stomped upon potatoes up here. Perfect for storing. I don't know how to get where we gotta go. Let's take a look at the map. I think I gotta go down. My god, it's 6 o'clock already? Can you believe it? I gotta take my meds. Hold on. Wow. Yeah. Aren't you grateful you're not an NPC in a video game, Ben? What a terrifying fate that would be. Oh, hey, it's I was wondering if this is one of you just standing in the middle of the road or something. Hey, Woklama.
That should be the agave jaws just over there. This will go faster if we split up. Come and find me once you finish clearing out your share of the pests.
You wrote a book about being an NPC, but nobody bought it.
Oh, damn. Is it because you're an NPC? They can't interact with you unless they pursue your quest line? You know what you have to do? You gotta become the main character, Ben. That's the next step. Now you gotta write a book about being the main character so folks will buy that book and then be like, wait, this person also wrote about being an NPC? That sounds cool. This is right up my alley. Time for fighting. Oh no, it's a prickly barb mole. Hey, watch you Penelope. Are you saying words that I can't say, Manny? You have to be so careful. You have to be so careful. It's a literary RPG book on the surface. It's really about living in a world that isn't designed for you. That's an intriguing idea, Ben. One that I'm sure a lot of folks can relate to. Well, look at these nubbly guys. Yo. It's wild. I hope it's... You know what? All you need, Ben, is one person on TikTok to read your book and be like, hold up, this is the song of the summer. We found it. This book from 2018 or whenever. You can post a link. Oh, sure. Someone have to permit you first, Ben. I can do that after I finish fighting Barbara Mole. Thank you, Alex, for doing that. I appreciate it. Sure, post a link to it. Maybe somebody in this community could find it very interesting. I've got too many books currently on my backlog to read, so I can't read it myself right now, but perhaps even someday I can give it a check too. Did I get interrupted? Outrageous. Just use all my damn buttons. Okay. All the proceeds go to MSF and Doctors Without Borders. That's amazing, Ben. All the more reason for folks to check that out. That is really fabulous, Ben. Okay, well, Clement's taking care of business. Am I wearing a necklace today? Am I wearing a necklace today? Well, I guess I'm just gonna go without it.
Compared to the creatures I hunted with Papa, this is no challenge at all. Come on, let's head back to the distillery. All that's left is to give Mabu the sack of leaves so she can seal the deal.
Well, I hope these moles didn't eat our leaves. That would be so depressing. No necklace today? I'm out of here. We come to this stream for the necklace streamer. Unsubbed, unfollowed. Unspent many happy years of your life watching the show. And hanging out, playing Final Fantasy XIV. How am I gonna get back? Oh, wait! I'm not gonna get back up yet, because there's an aether current. Almost missed an aether current. That would have been depressing. After going on and on earlier about like, oh, I'm so good I found the aether current. It's never sure. Hopefully this cat doesn't come get me. Now, oh yes, that's right. Mezcal is made of agave. For some reason in my brain, I thought it was made of aloe. That's different though. But they're like, are they both succulent plants, agave and aloe? So interesting. Humans can make so much stuff out of plants, you know? And I'm sure it's because we saw some cool animals eating, like, the leaves and having a really good time with it. And then we're like, maybe we would also have a good time eating that leaf. We found out we could distill it, make stuff out of it. So cool. Alright, Mablu.
Those monsters were near trouble for you, it seems. Now, if I could just have that sack of leaves.
Oh, thank goodness it's here. And it doesn't have a hole in the bottom. Humankind has infinite creativity when it comes to making stuff that gets you riggedy wrecked. Yeah.
Thank you for looking after our precious trading goods.
I was expecting that to go poorly, to be honest.
Your monster problem has been resolved, Master Goldly. Here are the mate leaves and a written introduction to Bolnock as agreed.
Agave is a monocot. I don't even know what a monocot is. And I'm usually a plant knower. It looks kind of like aloe plants, though. Interesting.
The deal is done. Here are your jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years. Accept it with my compliments.
What if we go to the saddle maker and he's like, I've doubled my price, actually. You know, I'm worried about it. You think humans were like, I'm too tired to chase that steak, but this green stuff is all over the place, so might as well give it a try, right?
Yes, we finally have the mezcal. Great work, especially to you, Mablu.
You are the one who inspired me to come this far, Third Promise, but let's not celebrate until we have that saddle in hand.
What is this little thing on this thing behind me?
Mablu, is it? You drive a hard bargain, young peddler. Look forward to doing business with you in the future.
What is this little thing behind it? Oh, it's like a little puffball knots, maybe?
Thank you, but truth be told, I'm just a ranch hand. For now. Should I ever become a proper merchant, though, I'll be back to strike some more deals with you.
You think aloe is originally African and agave is from the Americas. They're a bit different. They fill similar niches, you might guess. Yeah. Interesting. Oh, we traded a 5,000 pel sack for a 10,000 pel jug. Cool. Aloe is a monocot too. Okay, so in structure, they are similar. In descent, they are very different. You feel like the line,
We finally got our hands on the mezcal.
it's very Jennifer Coolidge, yeah.
Finally, let's get wasted.
Oh, sorry. I went into I was trying to go into further first person. I feel like you're not. I feel like this thing doesn't look as good scaled down. It's like kind of obvious where the edges are. Okay, Wooklama, take us away. Wooklama is ready to return to Havli.
Even at the palace, I don't think I've had a 10,000-pound jug of anything before. My hands won't stop shaking. You better hold on to this before we get to the saddle maker.
Please don't drop this expensive jug.
Ha, can you imagine if we dropped it and had to start all over again? Luckily, Hadley's place is not that far. We just need to head across the plaza.
But someone could swoop in and take it from us. I'm so worried. They keep hinting towards something bad happening, and what if somebody steals our jug? Yeah, mezcal would sell well as an expert. Not if we drink it all first. True. Alrighty, Wooklama. Hopefully this is a voice cutscene.
This is it. The trade we've been working towards.
Don't drop it. The high-quality jug of mezcal you received in trade for premium mate leaves, an introductory letter, and the swift culling of hostile pests. Worth 10 pel in the thousands column. But you can make mezcal with it. Would it be mezcal if it's not made with agave? It might be like aloe can be a potable beverage. I don't know if it could be a fermented beverage. Maybe it can. But you know some folks drink aloe for like tummy problems. So, not medical advice. Don't go doing that. I don't know if it's good or not. But I feel like I've seen folks drinking aloe.
Oh, still in one piece. Right, time to make our deal.
Voiced, cutscene, voiced, cutscene, voiced, cutscene. Please voice cutscene. Please be voiced.
Okay. Get your tools ready, saddler. We brought you your precious mezcal.
Don't hand it over till he has the saddle in hand.
Wait, you actually got your hands on a jug, but you had nothing. Few beastly clumps of wool.
Yeah, what we had is an aspiring trader with a gift for negotiation.
Dr. Tina says, check some aloe right now.
Teehee. Although I'd sooner aid no claimant but Zaraja, I can't go against the guiding principles of the Pelu Pelu. A trade is a fair one. I'll craft your saddle, third promise.
Great!
Stay and wait if you like. I have all the requisite materials, so it won't take long.
Yeah, my head is not even in frame. It's giving cerebellum from Powerpuff Girls. You know. Oh my god, Alex! Same brain. There's another drink made from agave, aside from mezcal and tequila. It's called pulque. And it's close to kombucha in flavor. Interesting. You know, I've never had kombucha before. I don't like carbonation, and it's got that, so.
Your commission is ready. Catching a wild alpaca is never a simple affair, but you'll have an easier time with one of my saddles. Now, if you don't mind, I have other work that needs finishing. Oh, I could taste that smooth mezcal already.
We did it, Wooklava!
We did it! The saddle's ours! And to think we started off with only a 100-pound basket of alpaca wool. Mabu, you're gonna be an incredible merchant!
Thank you. It makes me so glad to hear you say that, third promise.
Think kombucha's heinous? I don't think I'd like it because it's... I'd have to let it go flat in the fridge for me to try it out. Speaking of which, we got a bottle of sparkling grape juice. How criminal is it to just open that, let it go flat, and then drink grape juice? Would it be like a super waste? It is just grape juice. It's not wine. It's just sparkling grape juice. Apparently adding aloe liquor to mezcal makes it less harsh tasting and gives it a sweet note. How fascinating.
We got what we came for, so let's return to the ranch. The others are going to be waiting.
Feat accomplished. Ta-da! Success, you traded a 10,000 pound mug of premium mezcal for a taming saddle. This was a cute quest. Magresta, I think you were saying that you started with this one instead of the big bird one, right? This would have been a really fun one to do first, too. I don't think there's a bad one in this. You think the sparkliness is crucial to the taste? The sparkliness is bad for my mouth. I don't enjoy the sparkling nature of things. You know, like these little guys are fun. Leave it for long enough, I can have some Chateau Kelly in 20, maybe like 20 years or something if I just let it age and I turn the bottle a bit. Aloe vera juice is a unique flavor your mom used to have in the house a lot when you were a kid. I feel like it would have like kind of a globular feeling. Because it's a thick plant. It's interesting. Alex, would you like to show off your fashion today? You're very Majima this evening. I love this Majima-esque outfit. Yeah, leader of his own Yakuza family, by the way. Very Majima. Okay. Also very skating prince Majima. 24-hour princess. Starting a construction company that held an incredibly lucrative contract, by the way. Yep, indeed. Oh, okay, Aloe was really thin. That's interesting. Who would have thought? Okay. Pirate Majima. Grown-ass man, by the way. Yep, indeed. Voiced by Matt Mercer, apparently, in the Pirate Majima English dub. Ad break coming up in 20 seconds. But you can't miss any of this great Majima action right here. This is... Yeah, it's 24-hour Alexella. You gotta play that pirate outfit. Those are your 3 outfits. Spectacular, Alex. I love this vibe. Love, love, love this. I love that you get to be Pirate Majima. It's beautiful. It's brilliant. And this is very pirate. Also, a lot of jiggle going on. A lot of jiggle. I think Majima would be very happy about this. This is spectacular. Majima, I wish could help you in all fights. I just want Majima literally all the time in a video game. So if Majima showed up out of nowhere in a Yakuza game, if like kind of suave Majima, like before he loses it Majima, helped out Kiryu in a fight, it would be so sick. But I love every Majima. The eyeshadow is pretty shade. Thank you. It's green and blue combined just came here. Good to see you, and the ad break is starting, just so you know. So good. Majima is like one of the best characters of all time, I think. He's so fun. And I'm not gonna say what I saw, but I saw something very intriguing about that Majima game that appeals to me personally. And that's all I'll say about that. So that I gotta play that game. Choosing the Japanese or English for Pirate Yakuza was one of the toughest decisions you made so far. What did you ultimately go with, Manny? What did you go with? Because I hear that the English dub of the newer ones is really good. Speaking of Majima, we need to get back to Street Fighter 6. I was just seeing some of my highlights from Street Fighter 6 Snake. I do want to get back to that too, eventually. There's a lot to do. I think this 24-hour Cinderella is probably my favorite outfit. I mean, the pirate outfit's really good too, Alex. But I feel like the one I want to see is 24-hour Cinderella Majima skate, like rollerblading into the fight and twirling and kicking someone in the head. Like, that's what I want to see. Him, like, pirouetting and then just, like, lifting his leg all the way up in an arc and kicking someone's head right off. You're going with the English voice acting because it's pretty good so far. It's easier for you to focus on the actual scenes and action as a result. I think maybe, probably for the stream, I'll go with the English dub as well. So this is spectacular, Alex. 24-hour Cinderella Majima might be one of my favorites. I also enjoy Goromi. When Majima is up in drag. I mean, you can't beat that little pink dress. It's so cute. So, Matt Mercer, yes, I listened to a clip of it, and he's kind of nailing those high notes when Majima is like, nah! He's sort of losing it. He's sort of putting a little too much emphasis on something. He's nailing those, like, wacky notes. I mean, what a role for Mercer, huh? That's kind of cool. Being able to do such an iconic character. That's wild. Thanks for reminding me to drink some water just came here. And thank you, Alex, for showing off your outfits. I wish Majima was everywhere. Truly. Yo, the kids are here. Oh, I forgot that they were here. That's right. They were here for this. What the hell were they doing? Doing recon on the other 2 claimants or something?
You've acquired the saddle then?
Is this another Majima email? Goromi. It is good, but what emote do you think what emotion is that expressing to you, Manny? The only improvement, in your opinion, is if they were to get Mark Hamill. I think Mark Hamill would be a great get, for sure. Because Mark Hamill, I mean, is the Joker. But I wonder if it would be a little too the Joker. And not enough Majima. You know, Dead Space? You were Altman in the podcast. You got to be the voice actor. Yes, you were doing a Dead Space podcast. I do recall that, Ben. Did that wrap up? You got to be Altman, though. And, do the voice acting for Space Jesus. That's excellent. Did you convert a lot of people to Unitology? He literally is doing the Joker voice, yeah. So, like, I wonder if it would be a little too Joker and not enough, like, actual different character, you know?
Yes, and thanks in no small part to Mablu.
Before you rush off to catch the alpaca, though, let me teach you how to saddle one. I'll bring one out of our Wildborn friends so you can practice.
Dead Space Deep Cover is complete and available for download. Okay, what is this also? Oh, that's too cute. It is really cute, but I'm worried that's actually somebody's commissioned emote. It looks so good. It looks like that might be like, I wonder if you like did a search if that would end up being somebody's emote they commissioned that was uploaded to BTTV, you know? It's really good though. I do love a good Goromi. Like I mentioned before. Lots of deep Unitologist lore in there. Yeah, pretty cool.
I know. This is something I've got to learn.
Wuklama has an abiding fear of alpacas because they spit in her face often. And if I had an animal spit in my face twice, I would never be around the animal again. However, I've been bitten several times by a dog, and I still love my dog. You got this, Wuklama. I mean, is this not one of the the world's most stuntiest animals? It is an alpaca, Cracktoon. Very close though. You were bitten by a fish once? I mean, the violence. I would be so upset at that fish.
Great sunken gods, I did it!
She should put a little spit cup on that thing. Oh yes, that's right. He hardly seemed bothered, much less inclined to spit. It's as if he was completely accepting of Wuklama's touch.
That's because the singular scent with which the saddle has been coated. Alpacas find it very soothing.
Spray her down with it. This is the greatest thing in the game. Do you not love this Cracktoon? I mean, it's amazing. These alpaca are so cute, and we just put a little saddle on it. I can't get over it. That's why you linked the other emote first. Okay, I see. All right, I can add the initial Goromi. You just have to tell me when you would use it, and then I'll add it. It's so cute. It's so cute.
You know, I've never taken a good long look at one of you before, but I hope this thing doesn't spit in her face. You're actually kind of cute.
Now you're just noticing that.
Oh, I just saw somebody walk out from behind them. Watch out.
Zoralja, he's back.
Oh, they got that golden llama.
Having done exactly what he set out to do.
The alpaca he's brought, is it me or is he glowing?
I've heard tell of such a beast. They say the golden alpaca lives in a solitary existence deep in the valley, where it shuns the company of both man and its kind. He probably just looked at it funny, and the alpaca was like, oh.
How did he manage to snare a prize like that?
A beast knows its betters. Faced with an overwhelming strength, it will yield, rather risk death. An apt illustration of how greatly the power of the first promise exceeds yours, Wuklamat.
Strength alone won't win him our father's throne. I'll be the one to find the Golden City, then Tyrell can remain at peace.
Did I decide what Zoralja's voice would be like?
Does he have the voice of Clovis?
You're waiting on the mounts of that alpaca to come out for like 50 million gil in Mordona. Yeah, I bet. They don't have that single alpaca. Can you get alpaca in the game, though? This game has alpaca in it. You're suddenly reminded of a little movie called Napoleon Dynamite that had a llama in it named Tina, of course. Are we doing Krobit? Okay.
An everlasting desire for peace can only be forged in the fires of war. To unite as one, the people must be taught. They must suffer the horror and the hopelessness firsthand. Exhaustion from prolonged conflict, the wages of war's merciless nature. These are what moved the clans to join the founding of Yaaaaaaaay so many years ago. Consider the younger generations of this village. Since birth they've basked in unbroken harmony, and behold, they regard war not as a tragedy but an opportunity. Thus does the resilient son seek to provide education. He offers much-needed lessons in the reality of conquest and a renewed appreciation for peacetime.
It does have big YouTube manifesto energy, yeah.
'Tis true that war's misery breeds a longing for peace. But I have seen with my own eyes what becomes of an empire forged through the violence you propose, the rebellions it spawns, and the ruins it leaves behind.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about the Garlean Empire.
The Ghanaian Empire was a congregation of simpletons. The oppressed fought back against their oppressors as well they should. Men are not beasts. Only a fool would seek to rule over all with the threat of force alone. This is why the Gulul Jaja does not elevate the Marbuja, why he treated all the clans with equal respect. However,
Thanks, Crazy.
the first promise has his gaze fixed upon more distant horizons. He would unite not only to the Yolong, but the star in its entirety.
What? Why?
I need not explain myself to you.
Okay.
Oh, well done indeed. The first promise is completed the feat of the gold. With an appropriately golden flourish, may I present you your much-deserved keystone so you'll stop talking about conquest.
Have this lifesaver.
Delicious.
He's always been like that, never sharing his innermost thoughts with me or even Koana. It's like we're not even family.
Hi, Morphinius. Good to see you. Life is treating me well today. I got a lot done video-wise earlier. Got to hang out with my dad, watch some baseball. Got to play with my dog. So, look at KryleThinkingPoseEmoji.com. Kryle really is thinking pose, isn't she? Raja talking about being the god emperor of the entire world, and this guy's like, "Good job. Let me stamp your passport. You get 4 more, and you're gonna get a free sandwich." You know. You think Varys would steamroll Zaraja? You think? In terms of like martial combat, I don't know. I mean, didn't Varys get killed by his son? I think.
I'll ponder what Zaraja was talking about in his mysteries later. Right now, I gotta think about finishing the feat of gold. I got my saddle, I practiced how to use it, so now it's gonna... So lead on to where the wild alpaca roam.
How's the deleting hours going? I'm down 2,000 hours. I still have about 6,000 or so to go. So I'm going to focus on the newer stuff first. Like the Nuzlocke playthrough I did of Pokemon Black and White. Like all the Yakuza games I played. Won't that be great? That kind of stuff. I was first focusing on everything that was brand new. I'm sorry. I was first focusing on all the old stuff. My brain's not working. Trying to get together like the oldest stuff first, but I think getting the 2022 stuff would be much better. The Valley of Orunkanka is northwest of here. Come on, everyone. Even if we can't enter ourselves, we can see Wiklama off on her hunt. Guys, I'm really hoping they have chocolate here. I would be so happy if they have chocolate in this expansion. Wouldn't that be so cute? I would love some chocolate in this expansion. I also have my snack for my 7 o'clock break, by the way, speaking of chocolate. Got a little Oreo cupcake. My mom said the students gave her a bunch of cupcakes. Maybe last week? It's probably still good. So that's gonna be my little treat. Hell yeah, right? And I had some, I think like white chocolate or confection or something like that covered pretzels before the show. Yeah. Let's sense some currents. West, you say? Okay. Oh, it's gonna be so good, Alex. I think I might even bring up a cup of milk to have with it. Because I feel like a cupcake requires some milk. Also, Gish, that emote makes me so happy to see. It's like, so why is it so cute? It is too precious. It's just like a little creature. Oh my god, coffee grounds? So they're doing coffee over here? Let's go. If they're doing coffee, they're doing chocolate. The other stimulant. You would like to admit that yesterday you lied to me. You've never played Donkey Kong Country at all. That's okay, but your punishment is that you have to play Donkey Kong Country. I'm going the wrong way, sorry. Maybe it's this way. It's really fun and the music's great. I should give it a shot. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's hard though. It's like a really hard game. It's rough, but it is fun. Oh, I see our little dudes over there. Oh, I see. You've played all those games, but you said you were going to play that yesterday and then you didn't do it. Okay. You are still forgiven for that, but I am intrigued. Did something stop you where you're like, did like the desire to play it run out? I think you just came here again for me to drink some water.
I can do this. I know I can.
Cheer on Wooklama as she marshals her courage to attempt the harrowing task of capturing Wild Alpaca. You played Donkey Kong Country in the N64? I don't know if that was a good game. You did something completely different and alien to the conversation? That's acceptable, you know. We can't all be perfect. You know, from a distance, these things look like tulips, but I don't know if that would be appropriate to this area. And it's stretch time too? Hold on, let me cheer on Wooklama first. There we go. Haha! Time for a big stretch. I hope I don't destroy this shirt. My back's been getting bigger since I've been working out and doing my physical thing. Whoa, voice.
Thanks. I'll need it.
Do you know that I forgot what these people actually sounded like? I was like, why does she sound like... She doesn't sound anything like Jennifer Coolidge.
I'd rather not go near one if I can help it.
I think mine is a good, like, lateral move, though.
And I'll need to learn how to live with them. Tural is their home, too.
Thanks for reminding me to take a good stretch break, though, just Game Hero. You had fun with it, but you have a high tolerance for change back when you were a kid playing Donkey Kong Country. Yeah. I feel like they added some, like, collectathon elements to that or something. You looked at your Nintendo Switch. It was the red Mario one with the coins in the background, and your Switch Lite, which is the Golden Zelda one. You came to the conclusion you wanted to replace them with a white Nintendo Switch to match out your peripherals? Did you get yourself a brand new Switch? Is that what you did, Reaper Spear? A third Switch? What are you gonna do with 3 of them? I'm maybe misunderstanding what you're meaning, I think.
Right.
You got a Switch for every toilet in the house?
I'm off.
You should learn to juggle. Yeah, juggle the switches. Indeed. Thank you for the posture check, too. 3 bedrooms,
So
3
shall we
bathrooms,
head
3
back to the
switches.
ranch, or-
No, we gotta watch.
I'm staying here.
You don't have a third one. No. You actually got rid of the other 2 and now you only have... Okay, so did you like pawn them or sell them or something like that? Well, good for you. Yeah, I guess if you sell the 2, maybe you have cash for a new one, which then you can also sell that and then get the Switch 2. But we don't know when that Switch 2 is going to come out, right, Magresta? You're going to get a transparent shell for the Switch 2 when you get it? Yeah? It'll look cool, huh?
As will I. Wooklamart is alone in this. The least we can do is stand
Look at all this
watch
girl power
and
right
await
here.
our return.
Love it. A lot of girl power in this game. A lot of pink, which I appreciate. Aaronville's gonna pretend like he's not watching.
It may be a while yet. Help me pitch the tent.
Okay. Ever the practical person. Hey, Aaronville. Well, it would help us if we started off with a tent, I think. You know. Aaronville Sans backpack? Are we kidding me?
Trust a gleaner to come prepared for anything.
There we go.
What's a gleaner?
So cute.
Someone whose job it is to travel the world and procure uncommon things for their employers. Erenville specializes in finding animals, I believe.
That would be so helpful if he taught like 1 or 2 things to Wicklamat about getting the alpaca, huh? Hi, Jempo. Good to see you. It was purely for aesthetic purposes. You didn't need to do it, but you had the resources to do so. If it makes you happy, Ruberspear, why not? You know? It's like me buying another cardigan or another sweater or whatever. I already have. I look at my brown sweater. I look at my blue sweater. I look at my red sweater. And I'm like, clearly I need another sweater. Obviously. And so I donated 2 sweaters recently to make room for another sweater. Look at them kicking their little feet. Literally, I was thinking of how cute an emote of Tiny kicking his little feet would be. Just sitting in a chat like that. Like kicking his little feet. Wouldn't that be cute? He probably made her a list and she didn't look at it because she was worried about the spit. Probably, yeah. Yeah.
Aren't you a Shitona from Jacques Tural? Why did you cross the salt?
Time to hear Airville's backstory. They realized they created an interesting character.
When I was much younger, the thought of leaving Tural never even occurred to me. But then, some years ago, my mentor tasked me with a difficult hunt. Something I could never find, she said, so long as I clung to the familiar. She suggested that I leave home, leave Tural, and join the Gleaners of Charlian.
I wanna meet this mentor. I have good taste in sweaters, thank you, yeah.
As
But
one
I
of
gotta
the
wear
number,
them if I got
I
them.
could experience the world, immerse myself in myriad cultures and customs, see the many faces of nature. And once I had learned what is truly important, I would find that which I seek.
Look at his pretty little highlights too, isn't that fun?
My younger self took those words to heart. And off I went to become a gleaner.
Listen to how whimsical he said that too. That's fun.
Our words alone moved you to leave behind everything you'd ever known? You must have great respect for your mentor.
As it happens, gleaner work was much to my liking. And I all but forgot why I had pursued it in the first place.
So he had that tent in his backpack, but he should roll out the bedroll, shouldn't he? Also, we're stuck without bedrolls, huh? I bet he brought about 1. Maybe 2. But probably 1.
Yet, events conspired to put me back on the trail I'd abandoned.
Wait, are you saying you were tasked with finding the City of Gold?
That sounds about right.
I was. And though my hunt is now entangled with the right of succession, I mean to see it through.
Well then, I understand completely. We all have our reasons for seeking the Golden City.
I feel like we haven't learned a lot about Kryl seeking the Golden City yet. I'm really excited to figure out more. I mean, like, obviously her dad got a letter about it, find the Golden City, yada, yada, yada. But, like, are we gonna find her granddad or her daddy or something? Your internet's crapping itself again? I'm sorry, Snake. Terrible timing. Right when we get a voice cutscene.
Reason for us to work together.
Just so.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad we're spending time with Kryl and Erenville right now. It's so great to focus on these, like, we haven't got a lot of time with these folks. It's nice to spend a lot of time with these folks.
She should have been back by now. What if something's happened to her? We need to tell Tobli and arrange a search party.
I think she's
Wait.
fine.
Do you hear that?
It's probably her going like, woohoo, yeah. She's got like 50 different alpacas. Okay, she has an alpaca.
They did it.
Good for you. It's not a golden one, but it's still... She got a lot of gold to do it, right? A lot of pel.
You're utterly spent, and small wonder.
He's like healing her tummy right now. You can't put your hands somewhere else. It's like, hold on, I just gotta verify the abs real quick. His abs are so good.
Well done, third promise.
The ranch isn't going anywhere. Take a rest in the tent.
Oh, poor little Alphina's gonna be so tired.
I think I will. Thank you all for believing in me.
The alpaca's face says, I've done terrible things to this woman and I'm not sorry. I know. That is the face of an unrepentant creature. Well, don't let it away from the camp. Somebody hold on to its leash. That thing better not get away. I'm not trading more stuff just to get this thing. Look at it though. That is very cute. Don't clip into it. Look at it. Like, she does look tired. She's like, oh my god, I'm so tired of this.
I'm so relieved the third promise came back to us safely, and the alpaca she tamed is a healthy-looking beast. Sure, this will be enough to satisfy the feat of gold.
Hi, Galaxy Geek. Good to see you. We're getting some dye, huh? Maybe some cactus. No. Get like a nice blue. Alrighty. Knowing the Pelu Pelu, Mablu is minded to rush ahead to the village. Woklama seems to be unstable on her feet still. Hardly surprising after she spent the night chasing alpacas. You know what'll melt away fatigue like that, though? Mate tea. I'll run to the ranch and get a pot brewing. That way you can take your time and the tea will be ready when you arrive. Naja, what tea did you get? Are you making tea still? As Mablu so wisely suggested, we shall set a slower pace for her exhausted third promise. I'm trying to do it quietly so it won't bother you. I had to do it louder, I'm sorry. Southwest, huh? Okay. Maybe it's like over there. I do kind of want to see if we can get that thing. English breakfast tea, okay. I was really trying, Tahoe. I was really trying. I bet these alpaca can freaking kill you, dude. You get in a fight with an alpaca, it's over for you. Where's my thingy thing? The south, eh? Okay. So it's yelms to the south. I wonder if it's up there. It could be up there. I feel like it would be up on this rock. Where is it now? Northwest, huh? Okay. Coffee beans. My personal alpacalypse. Very good. Where is this thing? Come on now, Petey. Come on. Okay. Alright. Can we do a little... yeah, okay. Where is this damn thing? A bunch of miles to the north. Okay. It might be up there. Gotta figure out how to get up there. It's bad to hold it. Yeah, it's bad for the body to hold in the... They knew what they were doing when they made it so catchy. Yo. That creature looks wild. Oh no, I have to fight the creature now. Don't fight me, please. 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 I'm just trying to find some stuff. Northeast. Oh yeah, we're finding this thing for sure. Oh my god, there it is. Thank god. Get my little tuchus over there. Snatch up this aether current before we go. Now we can walk back. And by walk, I mean I'll be riding PD, of course. Isn't it like the Little Girls Festival or something like that in Final Fantasy XIV? Isn't it like the Little Ladies' Day or something? Do I have to do that? Some delicious, refreshing, mate-flavored green wind. PD is just like munching on coffee beans straight up. Just eating beans. I did see the art for it, yeah. I did see the art. It's featuring Thancred and Ophelia for some reason. That starts on March 3rd. Okay, so we got some time. I don't have to do that this week because I literally can't. All right, Malibu. Let's do this. God, that's a beautiful alpaca. How? So he just found the best alpaca, huh? That's a beautiful alpaca. One of them's dead, the other one's should be, but it's dead to us. Everyone's favorite little lady, Thancred. There's a lot wrong about that statement. Let's start with favorite. If they bring Ophelia back just to kill her one more time, it would kind of be hilarious. It's my guy! Yeah, you know me, Twapo. You know when I see a Thancred thing, everybody's got to show me. Also, the ad break starts in 30 seconds. Just so y'all know, it'll be the last one before I take my food or something.
I came back ahead of the others, did you? I should hurry along with the tea, then Wook Lamont can't be that far behind.
Yeah, wow. I'm trying to cross my legs, guys. Keep forgetting. Armpit action, okay.
Wow, that tea is magical. I feel better already.
I see you've become more comfortable around our fuzzy friends.
Watching that one taught me a lot about alpacas. What grasses and fruits they eat, what sounds they react to, their adorable little quirks. I guess I've grown kind of fond of them.
Welcome back, Third Promise. Accomplished the feat of gold, have you? Yes. There's no mistaking a valley alpaca. I commend you on your success. Well done.
Yes, we did it! Although I couldn't find a shiny one like Zoral did.
I'd be surprised if you had. Golden alpacas are born once every few decades. They're elusive, solitary creatures that are rarely seen, much less captured, thanks to your innate physical and magical gifts. Only a single person is known to have caught one before, that being Gul Jalja himself.
Wow, Papa was chasing alpacas too?
Well, so my grandfather's stories say. It was before the founding of Tuliolao, in a time when the mountain giants, the Yaaaaaaaay, held our people in thrall. Compelled by their overlords, our forebears would ride on the alpaca mounts to the highland to deliver gifts of food and other tributes. Those were the wretched days, to hear grandfather tell it. Then along came Gulul Jalja, yet unburdened by the mantle of Dawn Servant.
Oh good, he's got both faces awake right now.
Our people were amazed by this imposing two-headed figure, equal to the Yaaaaaaaay in stature, and puzzled by his entourage of mismatched companions.
Oh, he's got buds. He's got pals. I love to see it. That's great. Oh my god. They've always got pals. And then we get to learn more about the pals. Do I have to do role quests to learn more about the pals? That's an eggplant question. Do we get to, I get to do Dark Knight stuff and Summoner stuff to find out more about pals? Also, welcome back from the ad break, everybody.
Some trembled in fear, believing a new conqueror had come. Yet Gulul Jalja showed no such inclinations. He sat and spoke with us, sipping from the cups of Monte tea we offered him, and grew somber when he learned of our plight.
It's not role quests. They have their own separate story, and they aren't compulsory. Interesting. I thought this would be the perfect time for role quests, just like in Shadowbringers. Wild.
None could have anticipated what their visitor decided to do next. Gulul Jalja ascended the cliffs to face the giants and free the Palu Palu from Yaaaaaaaay's subjugation. He then turned an appraising eye upon our riders and proposed we take to the road to peddle our beverages. The suggestion seemed an obvious one for one who traveled as he did, intent on fostering the amity between the clans.
Cool. It's like, this tea stuff is good as hell. Y'all should sell it.
So that was a few words from Galul Jaja that transformed us into a clan of itinerant merchants.
How about that? Cool. I've never heard the bond that Papa forged with the Pelu Pelu spoken of in that way before. The saga's not so detailed.
Then you may not know that Galul Jaja sought a sure-footed guide for his trek up into the highlands. Thus did he capture a golden alpaca.
Did he ride on the golden alpaca? Welcome back, Snake.
So, both my brother and my father caught the rarest of creatures. An ordinary one was the best I could manage.
But it's an ordinary one with an incredible saddle on it.
The feat required more than that, Third Promise, and you brought back a perfectly wonderful beast.
Mabu's right. You are a perfectly wonderful beast. If anybody's ordinary, it's me.
Don't spit, don't spit, don't spit, don't spit. Please don't spit. No more spitting. Can't stand it.
Not only did you accomplish the feat of gold, you also made many trades and brought joy to the people in true Pelu Pelu fashion. I sorely doubt your sibling could have achieved the same result. You should be proud of the accomplishments which earned you your keystone.
Ta-da! Eat it, eat it. You have to eat it. You must eat it. You have to eat it. It's calling out to you. Eat it. Put it in your stomach. Put it in your mouth and then your stomach. Picking it up with her tongue. Okay. Cool, Jojo riding the alpaca like Radon. I would not like to see those gravity arrows.
5 more to go.
Perfect timing, both of you, Snake and Magresta. Great minds.
You're well on your way, Third Promise.
Well, we'd been lost without you, Mablu. Thanks to you, I learned so much about the Pelu people and your customs. It might seem obvious, but I've come to realize the importance of properly knowing something. It's because I didn't understand alpacas that I was uncomfortable around them.
Oh, knowledge and fear. Interesting.
I'm thankful to you as well, Wuklama. You gave me the courage to say what I wasn't so sure I could ever say.
Tenzil Tobli, it's time to become a merchant.
Tobli, I want to leave the ranch to become a merchant. I appreciate everything you've done for me. I loved every single moment of caring for the alpacas. But this is something I need to do. I need to walk my own path and make my own trades.
Good to see you crunchers out there crunching. Crunching on stones as we always do.
As your parent, allow me to say one thing. I've always tried to give my wards lives filled with as much happiness as I could provide. Yet never once have I wanted that to be the only happiness you knew. You have my blessing to walk any path you choose, Mablu. It gladdens me to see you found yourself a calling you wish to pursue with such passion. You'll make an exceptional peddler, I'm sure of it. Oh, wow. Thank you, Tobli.
What did I tell you, Mablu?
There's one last thing I can help you with, Third Promise. You need to find the Golden City, right?
Well, that's the end goal.
I suggest you talk to the Yaaaaaaaay. They once ruled over far more than just Urkopacha and the Pelu Pelu. 1,000 years ago, they were the overlords of Yaktaral and all its peoples. During that era, the Pelu Pelu were commanded to search for a city of gold. They scoured every corner of the continent, but never found any trace of that fabled place.
But if they didn't find anything, what could the Yaaaaaaaay have to tell us?
Well, where they didn't look, maybe? Or where they did look and didn't, so we don't have to go over the places they looked. But I think the real golden place is within your heart. I think the real city of gold is Taral itself, you know.
They may not have found it, but the fact that they thought to look for it at all makes me curious. Perhaps there's value in delving into how the legend originated.
Was that a guy painted gold who was on a raft and they threw gold into the thing and then he jumped into the thing? Was that it? We'll see.
We lose nothing from asking the question. Besides, if we're determined to follow the path of the saga, we'll be visiting the giants eventually.
Can't wait to find some giants. I hope they're Dark Souls giants. Just, do we get Dark Souls 1 giants? Do we get Dark Souls 2 giants? With the weird caved-in faces? Do we get a Dark Souls 3 giant? Do we get an Elden Ring giant? The real city of gold was within your heart. Or maybe on the coast of Lake Michigan or whatever. Just keep going north, you'll find it.
Oh, Carl, I have a question I've been meaning to ask. And since we finished with the feet, where did you acquire that earring?
Oh, my earring? Do you recognize it?
Yes, pieces just like that became fashionable in Yaaaaaaaay about 20 years ago. Since then, it's become common to wear one as a charm for safe travel.
20 years ago, right about the time my grandfather made his journey. Yet the Dawn servant implied the earring was connected to the Golden City in some way. Surely there's more significance than simple fashion.
If you want to know how it first came to be crafted, I could try to find out. Seeing as it's a regular seller for many merchants, I'm curious to learn myself.
I would appreciate that very much, thank you. Jumping feet first into the peddler business, eh, my blue?
Y'all are lucky. I'll remember these voices, okay? All these damn people talking at once. This is my nightmare, is when we get about 8 to 12 people standing in a circle, because I'm like, oh my god, time to remember everybody's voices.
Right then, that's 2 keystones down. I say we head back to Chiliola and plan our next move.
Like, whenever the Scions get together, I'm like, I gotta make a difference between Urianger and Y'shtola. When those two are next to each other, I was like, stop. There's too much alike. I hate to just make him an austere British man. That's it.
Farewell for now, and thanks for all the help. I will become Dawn Servant, so make sure you set aside your best mezcal for the occasion. Bye. Can't wait to get wasted.
I love that she's a party girl.
She is a fearsome opponent, and that brother of hers even brought a golden alpaca to heal. But you've heard Zeral Shah's supporters talk. They might see the opportunities and expansionist ambitions, but they find the man himself intimidating, terrifying even. Whereas I've grown to love Wukalama. Everyone she meets will come to love her too. That's why she'll win the throne.
That's right. Good things always happen to good people.
You might be right, Ma Blue. You might be right.
Can't wait to... This Dawn Trail. Loving this trail. This is a good trail to walk. I'm enjoying this trail. Keep crossing my freaking legs. Gotta stop. Yeah, the best people always win. Good, yeah, and like nothing bad ever happens to good people.
Feels good to have the feet of gold safely under our belt, even if my victory pales beside Zeral Shah and his shiny alpaca.
No one has to know that you didn't get a shiny alpaca. Not even Zeral Shah knows you didn't get a shiny alpaca. I don't even know how much Zeral Shah's alpaca is worth, but ours is worth at least 10,000 pel. And that's 10 pel in the thousands column. Okay. So she needs to not express her weaknesses.
I shouldn't let it bother me, but gods know we've all been so supportive, but I want to be strong or wise like my brothers, to be a promise that people respect. Which is not likely if I stand here carrying on and on about things. Let's move on. Back to Zelpaya Tay with us. The contest has hardly begun.
Yeah, capturing a shiny, it's like a 1 in 200 chance. Or something like that. I've caught very few shinies in my life. Also, I feel like this is the perfect point to pause and go feed my dog, it being 6:55. I have to feed my dog at 7 o'clock, so I think we can take a break here, and we'll get back to some Final Fantasy XIV. So, I don't know why I bothered doing the markers, because I'm most likely going to have to download these videos and edit them myself in DaVinci Resolve anyway, but whatever. Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I'm still doing the markers, damn it, and you can't stop me. But hi, it's Final Fantasy XIV time. We just finished up with the Pelu Pelu people and completed the Rites of the Gold, I think. Oh yeah, who doesn't love DaVinci Resolve? It's free. I used to use Sony Vegas Magresta, and I mean it would crash all the time. It was driving me nuts. DaVinci Resolve is so stable. I love it. Let's go to Zabalva T. Zabalva T. You also use Sony Vegas. I got Sony Vegas in a humble bundle when I first started, I don't even remember what I was using it for, to be honest. I made like the 2 hetero dads thing in it. I made GIFs and stuff in it. I made the break screen in it. I made a lot of fun stuff in it, but when it came to like editing the podcast, I needed to use something else because Sunday Vegas was miserable. Such good music. You thought I was gonna throw that bottle at you? I would never, just Game Hero. That's cruelty that I don't even know. I hope you're well, by the way, Michi and Green Lanyard. Hope you're having a good day yourself. I hope you've had a nice treat, and perhaps if you have not treated yourself to something nice, maybe you'll do that tomorrow. Oh, I see. DaVinci Resolve is nice for all your needs, at least. Yeah, I just use it for, like, editing. I've been using it for editing clips, but now I'm going to have to use it for editing a full video. Haven't done that since the podcast days. Or making memes. Who doesn't love a good meme? I think Koa isn't 2 quests ahead now. Time to get on it. Time to get to it. You need some more fair trades.
Look at us. The contest has barely begun and we already have 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well.
Well, we can only hope. You're gonna head out, get some sleep. Good night, Ewan. Sleep well. I appreciate you always. And I hope you have a great Sunday and Monday yourself. Hopefully, this will be a stress-free Sunday and Monday for you. I'm keeping my fingers crossed, honestly, Ewan. I'm putting a lot of energy into hoping that you get a good weekend. I'm praying for you. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Wait, he said, traveling with such a large and diverse group is unfamiliar. If she could see me now. Shout out to diversity. Success of others. Wuklama is eager to attempt the next feats. Let's do it. I missed the music already. Please bring us back to the music. This is looking like an unvoiced cutscene. Okay.
Well, we've won keystones from both the Feat of the Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one.
So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Gulul Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn.
Then let's visit the Giants next. Like Kral said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean that they know something useful.
What's in my head right now? I told folks about Kipu Nuts earlier, Ryan. I want them to tell us about chocolate next. That would be peak. Because I think I've watched the Ancient America's video on chocolate. It's like a comfort watch now. I just usually watch that to like tune. If I'm like worried about something, I'll put that on. So hopefully we're talking about cocoa beans next. Do you know they used to counterfeit cocoa beans? They were so valuable that folks would counterfeit cocoa beans. They'd mix them in with avocado pits. They'd mix them in with ashes because a mature cocoa bean has a white powdery substance on the exterior of it. So they would mix it into ash to make it look like these immature cocoa beans were mature, like they were ripe. So it would be like white and powdery, and they would be mixed in with like avocado shell pits and stuff. All kinds of crap. Whatever stuff they could get that looked like a cocoa nut. Not a coconut, but like it's technically not a bean. But whatever looked like the interior of a cocoa pod. They would mix it with that stuff and counterfeit it back in the day. Classic Arm & Hammer cutting strat. Oh no! If people cut it with Arm & Hammer, they cut the cocaine with Arm & Hammer? Oh, that sounds like a bad idea. That hurts your nose, I bet. I've never done any of it, so I have no idea. But yeah, they would counterfeit cocoa beans all the time. There was folks wrote in the, I think, was it in the Nahuatl language? I remember there was some writing about a counterfeiter and how he would mix the beans. Mm-hmm. It's of course a criminal behavior back then, for which I think he would be punished severely for counterfeiting cocoa beans. But one Spanish, I think he was like a friar or something, was writing about how when trading cocoa beans, if one dropped on the ground, everyone would stoop down to pick it up as if an eye had fallen. That was the exact expression. As if an eye had fallen. I'm like, okay. I think if someone's eye fell out, I probably wouldn't stoop to pick it up. But, you know, if it was my own eye, I'd be like, damn, I gotta put that back in there. You know. So there you go, Ryan. Cocoa beans. Pretty interesting. The home of the Yaaaaaaaay is in the upper reaches of Urkelpacha. Unless you're keen on scaling cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around, through Kozamoka. And right? What an interesting thing to compare it to. Please still work, please still work. Literally, if my eye falls out, that's my first thought. It's like, please still work. Please let me put you back inside and it works. Ugh. We'll have to take the long way around through Kozamoka. This route will take us close to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. Moblins? Zelda mentioned? Pick it up and blot it. Right. Since we'll need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through.
So we call on the Moblins first, eh? Let's head there right now.
I'm afraid, right now is going to be a problem. Is it because of the rain and stuff? The flight of the way wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, has collapsed in a storm.
What are we to do then?
There is an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whichever you prefer. We gotta wait somewhere where they make up more of the video game. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
Well, as your guide, I'll see to the arrangements. She's cool with llama now, so... Or, I'm sorry, alpaca.
It seems like we have some free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it.
Is it time for more tacos? Okay, the girls are just leaving. You don't want to hang out with Wooklama?
I need to get my axe prepared. I nicked the blade pretty bad when I took a swing at Bakul Jaja. That reminds me, I never got to introducing you to Roleplay, did he? He's the man in charge of the Wachu Meki Meki, and a good person to know. Wanna come along? Let's go then.
Love a good old Wachu Meki Meki. Oh. Oh, there you are! This emote is so earnest. Like, it's so cute. Thank you for the Valentine's Day flowers. I appreciate it. Hold on. Let me do it to you as well. Hold on. I know I got that emo somewhere. Where is it? Frightened? No. That would be so fun to pull out on you right now, though. Oh! It's so good. Damn, where's this damn thing? I forget what it's called, which is unfortunate. Oh, okay, here we go. Look at that. What do you think? Get flowered on. Get freaking... Now what? Now what? So as far as I've gotten, giving a girl roses. So I don't know what we do next. I think probably... I probably pass out at this point, right? This is where I black out. Because I'm like, oh my god, it worked. Ladies and flowers, this is the point of the game. I know, we're like both offering flowers to Wooklama. Next episode, move in, obviously. Yep. Known each other for 3 days, let's move in. The Vieras, look at this outfit, it's so stunty. I think she has a metallic fabric on hers, which is like so cool. Ugh, imagine. Bye. Imagine some third party running up and grabbing a flower. That would be so funny.
Ready? The markets of Wachu Meki Meki are to the east, to the other side of the Bayside Bevy.
Wooklama is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. She's just staring right at my chest. You got one of those find the NPC quests, but it covers like half the city and you don't know where he is. Oh, good luck. Good luck with that game she plays. Alrighty, it's me, Wooklama. Having a fun little nighttime hangout. Yes, it's like the little like emoji brought to life, you know? So cute. The little pleading face. Da, 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 da. Ah, look at these lanterns! This place is so well lit. Love it. Alright, we'll come on. Oh! Aunt T's Tacos?
This is Aunt T's Tacos. Named for the owner here, the lovely T-Soul. If you're after the best tacos at Chiliolol, this place sits at the top with Zabalyev tea.
You say that third promise, but you only ever eat Brookie Voo's food. Come and buy mine for a change.
Sorry, T-Soul. It's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop by for a bite once the contest's over.
I would like to buy a taco, please. Is this mini meatball on a stick? I would like many meatball on a stick. I would like many little lamb chop on a stick. I would like many wieners on a stick. I would like kebab as well. And maybe more meatball. You think a taco's not as good as a hot dog? On the 4th of July. But I think any other day. Taco might have hot dog beat. Plus a hearty variety of salsas. Show me the salsas. Is it in the bottles next to them? Our flagship location. Yes. Please expand. Please, we need you everywhere. Please help those poor, sad people up in the snow, the Garlean folks. They could use some tacos, I think. Some such roleplay. Not Manny's meatballs, no. Many, many meatballs.
Oh, bye-bye, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine evening?
Most tacos are better than most hot dogs, but a Chicago-style dog. I have to try a Chicago-style dog. I haven't ever had a Chicago-style.
Well, Matt Ropley, I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade.
Stumbling over axe?
Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, are we?
Well, something like that. Can you fix it?
Did you stand among Tyrrell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? Oh, 'tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail.
Good to hear. I leave it in your capable hands.
Who's your companion? Who's the hottie, if I could ask?
This is Creature, great adventurer recruited from across the salt.
This is a little loud.
I hear my voice this whole time.
I brought her here to meet you, actually. Thought she might have reason to visit Wachimeki sooner or later.
Then allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Creon.
This song always makes you throw it back. I hope you were doing that right now. Also, what is this creature who is throwing it back? Oh, is it like a little fluffy? What is that creature supposed to be? I'm curious. What's the front of that creature look like? Oh, it's just a little fuzzy. Oh, it's very cute. It almost looks like a llama or an alpaca. It's a little sheep. That's very cute.
You there, stop dithering the shadows and announce your business already.
Don't be Thancred. Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, this is that guy who was like, oh, it's Byleth from Three Houses.
Oh, I've seen that man somewhere before.
He's from the ship. Did we really have to flashback to this? I guess it was like 2 weeks ago, so maybe somebody would have forgotten. But if you're playing this all in ago, Thancred Jr. now.
Not Thancred Jr.
He can't have more kids. God forbid he has a son. I can't wait to see what bad choices he makes with that.
Oh, the jewelry maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Fontaine? Yeah, that was his name.
You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pick up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then, why are you here?
That is to say, Okay.
We're no closer to solving that enigma.
I wonder if he could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by a link pearl if you find him first.
Thancred's son's named Nutcred. That I hope you are referring to the little nutkin that follows him around. Check out this taco. Look at their whole... This is... this... I feel like every filling would fall out of that taco. The way they're holding it like this... Everything should fall out. You're gonna get, like, taco grease all over your cool tunic. Doesn't seem like a wise idea to me, but what do I know? I'm not from here. Maybe the tacos are extremely dense. Okay. Sorry for the yawn. It's a magical taco, of course. It's Snake. Good to see you, Snake. Wait, hold on. Okay, interesting outfit on the blue bunny. Or the purple bunny. Magical Aether tortillas. Let's see if they're inside this place. They might be like down here chilling. Let's see. Where is Fontaine? Fontaine. Where the? Oh, there they are. Jesus. What are you doing here? You're gonna get soggy. Wait, hold on. Why are you sitting on the wet sand? The hell?
You were conversing with Master Ropley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship?
Why is this guy a part of my game still? I'm wondering. Why do I have to solve this guy's problems? Can't I just go eat tacos with the kids?
You found him. Good, I'll be right there.
Well, it's like the soggy. He's like right up to the thing. I would not be sitting. I don't know how you go to the beach, Agresta. I don't presume to know your life. But like, in this outfit, sitting on the sand seems like a bad idea to me. He's gonna have sand in all those little back pockets. It won't come out. He'll think it's out, and it'll be in there for the rest of his life.
Why did you run off with that? Did you have business with Ropley or not?
Speaking of tacos, I present to you. I can't see it because my lights are in front of it. Oh, it's a little baby. It's a little baby lizard eating a taco. That's very cute. Thank you for showing the little baby lizard eating a taco, Snake. I'm gonna close these other tabs. Close my tab about the Kipu. Don't need that right now. That is very precious.
Do you have business with Ropley or not?
Please, you need to concern yourself with my affairs. I am undeserving of such attention.
Huh? What are you going on about?
Ugh. I beg of you, don't ask me to explain. Don't!
Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, looks like you need a friend right now.
You're too kind, I suppose. I could share with you a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tuliolal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker of all of Uldar, S. Thames Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as the days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpieces of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking. Mediocre! I lost all confidence. Crippling doubt had possessed me, and any veneer bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take ship, hoping to find a fresh beginning on the new shores, yet as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. The man... You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence.
Alright then, you offered us a morsel and then served us a full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you some advice.
Then you have experience with my predicament of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers?
Well, when you put it that way,
Flashback to the golden alpaca. Smart-ass Koana. So we're doing this for a thematic tie-in, huh?
Not me. I'm Buklama, the third promise of Chiliala. The daughter of the, Dawn servant.
Oh, of course, you're a member of the royal family. Forgive my presumptuousness. Well, what have you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Never.
Next question. Literally never. Did you know I just saved the universe? Where's the no period? Literally never, not once. Listen, there was a guy who thought he was better than me. He is super dead now. I keep him in a hole in my heart. But anyway, you shouldn't measure yourself against me. I saved the universe.
How could I not? Should my work not meet with the same exacting standards, no new commissions will be forthcoming. What then is the point of my becoming a goldsmith?
Oh, this is the two cakes thing, isn't it? Artists, pay attention. Just because your art is different from somebody else doesn't mean they're not happy to see it.
Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. Just like Clément's dad.
This is a little heavy-handed. But anyway, whatever.
His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it.
Don't look at my crafting and gathering. Well, I'm not comparing myself to those people. You know. That's their journey. My journey is to kill things with a big sword or smash it between my book pages.
In the course of trying to be as great of a goldsmith as him, I lost sort of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I'll give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what's truly important.
You only make art to lock away in a vault, never to be seen by other... But Manny, aren't you also, like, making art that's seen by bajillions in an anime or something? Or are you just managing folks who are doing that? I don't know.
What's truly important
is the piece of Chiral. Right? Alright, well, Clement, are you feeling less insecure now? Do you want to play at the beach? Do you want to have a little party?
Oh, sorry, Kriya. Didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontagine has given himself another chance.
Wait! This Lalafell's got cool style, dude. That's cool style. You're playing Anime Hostess Club IRL, right? You're like going to people's tables and being like, okay, we got a problem here, we got a problem here, we got a problem here. For all Turali. Well, Clement wonders how Fontagine is getting on. You think that's the evil version of Paul's character? You like that NPC's green highlights, right? I was literally like, they must love guacamole, you know?
I can't help but wonder if Fontagine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Ropley.
Okay. Off we go. Oh, Shishepia, what a fun name. What a fun... What? Damn, this character looks cool as hell. Who are you? A feeling terrain is a hunter's bane. I must find Itoka, an ally with knowledge of lands beyond the Great Sea. This seems like a quest later. Imagine if I dip my bangs in guacamole. I can't imagine... I mean, it might be good for my hair, maybe, with the fatty stuff. Seems important, Magresta, that person. Is that like a gatherer or a crafter questline thing? Little frog, passing by a little frog. Always cool to see. Someone stole my sneeze. Also, the ad break is starting soon. So if you're not subscribed, you don't have Twitch, but you will not be hearing me sneeze. Damn! Do I have to go all the way up to East Jesus? She's the final boss. Oh, I mean, it's just a cute bunny. She's my rival for Wooklamaw's heart. Alright, Fontagine.
'Twas nice of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage.
Time to see it in action.
Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine, and I am a goldsmith from Ul'dah in far away Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wachumeki Meki, if you would have me. I ask only for the opportunity to bring others happiness with my creations.
So that's what that was about. You were looking for work. Well, consider yourself hired. Watch your Becky is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow?
Oh! Yes, of course!
I must thank you both for your sage and timely advice.
I don't know that I was at all helpful.
But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I would have not had that moment of much-needed self-reflection. Oh, our link pearl's going off.
Huh?
The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrances of High Tide Harbor. Oh, we're going on boat. That's why he was like, are you sure you would take any transport necessary?
Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my acts ready, Roleplay?
Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of the Wachu Becky artisans.
Oh, it's as sharp and deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you.
That must have been a pain in the ass to sharpen, because it's not just along a blade. You have to like go down and then over and then down and then over.
Well, good luck to you, Fontaine, or whatever the hell your name is. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'll chuck you out of it. Goodbye, Guacamole. Let's head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Aaronville waiting.
She can't see you bowing, but that's okay. Off to the harbor. Can we just go this way? Yeah. Bye, random Allison, dude. Yeah.
I didn't come here to look at Ellisons. I came here to look at cool lizard folk and kitty cats. Get that guy out of my face.
It's time for bunny boys and kitty cat women. Wait, were bunny boys added to Endwalker and like kitty cat women? They were added to Dawn Trail, freaking weren't they?
Enough with the secrecy. What's this big plan here?
It's nice that we get to spend some time with like the two newest folks you can make, you know. Look there, that is my plan. It's about... Oh, it's... Whoa, is that a big manatee? Sorry to yell.
What is that?
Is that an ancient husky manatee? I'm sorry, it's a punity. That is a punity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver.
How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead?
It's a huge manatee. They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpaca, now punities. Punities? I guess so. We're relying a lot on animals for this journey. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody.
We should be thankful we have an animal expert as a guide, then.
Look at that happy little Kryl smile. Is there anything better? Thanks, Aaronville.
Why did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat.
Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kozamuka rode these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Toral now at peace, so I was able to borrow it for one of the few which remain. Welcome back, Just Game Hero. How are you? Did you have dinner? I did consider a dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. Ugh, not the aviation travel. Let's skip that for a bit. Let's hold off. Thanks for reminding me to drink some water too. I replenished my water supply. Happy to say, 48 minutes, well, probably more like 30 minutes after having a cupcake. No tummy ache so far. Finally.
You said you borrowed one, and yet there appear to be several in the water.
Oh, Koana's here.
Koana!
What voice did Koana have? What voice did I give Kawana? I don't remember. And Majin-chan, good to see you. Thank you for the night clown protection. I appreciate it. Night clowns can lurk anywhere, including in the open waters. Only swim in crystal clear water. And if you're diving, it's good to have a little trinkets from someone you trust, because that'll repel the underwater clowns. You remember? Yeah, like what voice am I going to give Kawana? Did he... if it's not to say we give him a nerd gamer voice, I don't know how to do a nerd gamer voice. What's a nerd gamer sound like? I'm trying to think of what that would be. You heard night clowns are right up there with Australian drop bears. Yes, deadly. They actually might be the same thing, but a regional variant. An actually voice. I think the Pelu Pelu had most of the actually voices, like something very nasally. Maybe it'll be this. But I mean, like, he's not very that at all, but like, it is a voice I could do. Oh, a surfer guy? Surfer guy would be fun. Okay. Lamatia, traveling up the river, I suppose. Oh, or my southern lawyer. A southern lawyer? I could do a southern lawyer. I do like a good southern lawyer.
Seems that way. Does that mean you've earned 2 keystones already? Can't believe how well you've managed despite taking the contest alone.
No, he had help. And we're gonna meet him. It's gonna be Thancred and Urianger.
Well, I was never alone. I've had my own entourage with me since the beginning.
God damn it. I hate being right.
Well, my friends, it's been long, but not that long.
Thancred, Urianger? What are you doing here?
Escorting a promise, same as you. I had heard much of the incomparable Archons during my time at the studio. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the Scarlark, who arranged introduction to these 2 gentlemen.
The goat and his dumb frick husband are here.
The second promise had specific requirements. They who should be his assistants must both boast proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons.
Because I was busy. So you got the second best. And maybe one of the least best. Anyway.
My own studies concentrated on technology which our people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundations.
That's okay, Thancred doesn't know anything about magic.
Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job? A few. A nation of truly your law spans the entire continent.
Now I'm getting a little too southern lawyer.
Oh, I gotta separate the entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace?
I'm losing it because I'm doing the southern gentleman. Give me a second. Gotta get Arthur Morgan back. Give me a second. It's a lot of southern stuff. Yeah. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Okay. I think I found it. All I have to do is call a horse a good boy, and I'm back. Although I lost it because I'm thinking about Thancred again. I can't look at him. Hold on. Hold on. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to practice a line.
Ready!
We need more time. Mm-hmm. But that's more Dutch. Yeah. I can't be thinking of Dutch. Not the foghorn leghorn. No, I can think of foghorn leghorn. I also have to think of Machima because Machima is also my Thancred voice. Okay. Literally, I'm just going to take a second. I think I got it, but it's going to sound a lot like our southern gentleman.
Ever have we striven to preserve peace? Where was our place if not here now?
God, stop talking, please.
We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's ever more opaque than Yuri Andre at times, but is surprisingly, flexible.
Well, that's quite enough of that. We must be on our way.
All right. He's been an excellent third.
Wait, I have one question before you leave. Koana will climb out vying for the throne. As Koana's entourage, does that mean you're resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us?
You call that an accent, boy? I say it's the start of an accent. We swore to do all in our power to win this contest for Koana, even if it means competing against our own comrades. Good freaking luck. We intend to hold nothing back and expect you to do the same.
You know, I'm gonna freaking smear you guys under this boat. My manatee's gonna kill your manatee.
And we won't disappoint you.
Need I remind you, Thancred, you were the first to die at the end of the world, so you think you could come for this? For me? Me? For sure. Okay, I've got kind of a Florida panhandle thing going on, whereas what I really want is more of a Savannah accent, which is more of molasses just sort of spilling out of your mouth. Is that a quote or some good guidance, which I appreciate?
Well, I thought you were taking a boat.
Oh, sorry.
I thought you were taking a boat.
Damn it, why were they looking at him? Oh, that's a quote from The Office. Okay, I see.
If even you have been forced to travel on the water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat.
It's true that I can't stand boats. But I trust the route that Erenville has chosen for us.
Yeah. Dude knows his way around the world. Look at how beautiful Erenville is there for a second. Okay, lake. I am so glad they updated like the way that light reflects off his skin, because he looks porcelain. It's Gorgina.
Leave the handling of the punity for me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, I have difficulty keeping under her control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible.
You got it, Chief.
Then we'll remain on the deck and stand guard, although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Erenville.
I'll take it. Hang out with Erenville.
Oh, never mind, Krylon. I'd like to stay on deck. I'm eager to put my Pictionary to the proof. Can't wait to play Pictionary with my friend Erenville. And I'll take any chance to show you that I can hold my own in the battlefield.
She's acting like Tataru when Saru was like, oh no, I'm useless. All I am is a secretary. He's just like, managing the books is something none of us can do, so.
Then Krell, stand on guard with Kriya.
Hell yeah, let's go. Put you up on my shoulders. You draw paintings on the back of my neck or something.
I'll keep Erenville company then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphino.
I was expecting Alphino to take a step back, like, oh.
Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I will try to stay out of your way.
Then I'll endeavor to provide aid when needed.
Sounds like we're gonna get into a fight. We're really identifying our positions on this. What the hell was that? Everything's okay. I heard a loud noise and I thought something fell, and my brother's robe belt got caught up on the piano that's next to his door, and it fell and made a loud noise. The ice cream man would have been cool, but I thought like somebody fell or something. So everything's fine. No one fell. Everyone's okay. Just a piano.
I can do that as well.
That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready.
This sounds like we're gonna be doing a little dungeon kind of deal. Little solo duty or something. Yeah, smack all the alpaca spit off there. Oh. Let the hunt begin. I can't remember what voice he had. Sure. A dungeon in my massively multiplayer online role-playing game? Ihui Kutumu, I think. Katumu? Dungeon time. Kaino, my bathroom buddy, if you ever decide to play with us again, I would be so happy. But also, you do you. I realize not everybody has time to hop in and do dungeons with a Dorcasoid like me. One could be oh yes, that's right. One could be a Korok and the other one could be a depressed deadly premonition zombie. Okay. Oh, you cuties are over here. Oh my god. How many folks do we need in this party and how many folks want to do it? You look so cool, Magresta, as usual. This outfit is a serve. This tunic is so cool. Is this new? This tunic was amazing. Love this pink, powerful business look. It's so good, Alex. Nereus, is that the cat tickler? It's really good. I would love to see it in action. 4 total. Nausea, when you say let's go, do you mean you're joining me? Or do you mean you're excited for this dungeon to happen? 4 total. You're down, but if anybody else wants to that hasn't done a dungeon in a while. Don't call it a cat tickler. It's the pussy willow now. Is that better? You can always sit out. Oh, you have your popcorn. You're ready to watch. I'm glad. All right. Well, we're going to get Magresta in here. Invite to the party. I think Alex, I don't remember if you were here for me doing Dark Knight stuff last time. So you get invited to the party. And Nereus as well. Invite to the party. So if it's 4, we might be good to go. This is gonna be amazing. I'm so excited. Let me scooch my butt back. I'm expecting a lot of sloshing around mechanics. Also, is this the one where we gotta know what the starboard and the larboard is? Or was that one we already did? Because I know there's one where you gotta know starboard and larboard. I love your bunny rabbit, by the way. It's maximized all the cute features of a bunny. I mean, I guess we're about to find out. Yeah, maybe that was Omega. You helped with the Dark Dungeon last week, but you've been a bit absent for Dungeoneering weeks prior. That's true. Alright, it's time for Ihui Katumu. Other players. Ihui Katumu. Mitsuki Stone's now 1. Blah 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 stuff that we already know. Is this one of those ones that I gotta do minimum eye level or something, or are we good to go? You'll be sparing your presence if there's something you really want to do. You'll get first dibs. Okay, fair enough. Game sheet plans. Alright, so we don't have to do the minimum eye level. Okay, commence. You're working on your crafting. Alchemist, your laugh crafting class to get to 100 is at 98. You're close. You're like right there. The evil bunny is whispering, murder them all, Tina, murder them all. You love this one. I'm excited for it. This dude's gonna come hunt us, huh? Getting a little motion sick. I'll just close my eyes. I'm trying to like squint. Look at these fun muddy rivers. Oh my god, a big river. Love. Good to know. Thank you, Majin-chan. This top is from the Final Fantasy XI Alliance raid. It is a classic 11 boss look. That sounds really cool. And I don't know anything about 11. I think it's another MMO, right? Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. It says Arenville. Well, time to play this video game like I actually know how to play it, huh? Ooh, I'm not standing in damage. Oh, dude, look at that cool rug over there. That is such a cool rug. I'm so sorry. I'm very distracted. Why now for my game getting choppy? Why now? Look at that little baby Bahamut, right? Little bubble mutt. So cute, little bubbleskis. I forgot that sometimes you do have to look at the game. It was a pre-WoW MMO. I think it's, yeah, I think they do some, like, you can log in for free, come back to the video game moments. Babaruda. They're little babuskis. This is a fun spin on things. You just doing a little auto scroller. Crunchpop, hello! Welcome to our auto scroller. I'm in the middle of a raid, and you're raiding me. Oh god. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. A gift. A courtesy of the blessed siblings. Ah, it's a bunch of big guys. Okay. Understandable. Hi, Crunch Puff. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. I hope we're ready for huge manatees. And, cat women. Not cat girls, cat women. And, oh, South American trivia? South American history trivia? This has been, I've been laying down on folks. Hello, Fofos. What's going on? What were you up to today, Crunch Puff? Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate you. This is my little creature that I made for this video game. There she goes. And she's fighting some bad guys. Hello? See you upriver if you make it that far. So he heard our boat, huh? You love some Final Fantasy 14? Do you play it yourself? Were you doing that today, Crunch Puff? Oh no! Did you? No, you didn't die. You're just pretending you did. Oh my god, I thought you died. You were getting rest. Oh, do we gotta walk now? Oh my god, are we going? I guess we're... Oh, Castlevania Order of Ecclesia. Interesting. It was a great time. It sounds very interesting. You played a good bit of this game casually over the years. Have you done... are you up to Dawn Trail yet? It's a fun game, I tell ya. Ooh, a prime punity. Whoa. McGruff, did you just... Oh, are you... You're like a Dark Knight? That's cool. Got like an evil, dark version of yourself in there. Do you know, I've never played a Castlevania game, Crunch Puff. I fear that I am missing out. They look so good. Don't Kill It is cute. It is trying to suck me up and eat me. So I'm afraid it has made itself a danger to myself. Oh. Okay. Where is good to be? I'm gonna die. Do we go over here now? Jesus. Help. 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 Oh no. You zoom out of it. Thank you, Alex. I think I was zoomed in a little too much on my cute little character. You had never really played a Castlevania before, have you? Chat recommended Symphony of the Night. Yes, I hear that Symphony of the Night is spectacular. Uh-oh. Do I want to be? I hope to God I want to be here. Oh, the Pununity. Oh yes, I do think that we should add Castlevania games to the list for sure. Eventually. First I gotta beat some of the games I started for New Game Thursday, which wraps up sometime in March. So then after that I want to beat all of those games. Good. Yeah, scooching in. We do our booms and our claps. Oh, we ran out of booms and claps. Whoa. Hi, Janpo. You're away for a little bit, waiting for the soccer game to start so you can fall asleep to it. Oh, how lovely. That sounds like a delightful thing to fall asleep to. Wait, this is a little corner. Oh, crap. Ah, crap. Oh, crap. Oh my god, I made it! Yes! Thank God, I actually made it this time. Oh god. Wow. Was there a Castlevania with a female protagonist? Blood something? Bloodstained? There's a Castlevania-ish game called Bloodstained that I think something of the moon or whatever, I don't know. Bloodlines? Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. Yes, it's a Castlevania-ish game, for sure. Oh, hell yeah. Let me get a new bracelet, please. Very cool. Oh, and drink some water. Thanks, Ryan. Well, thank you so much for entrusting your folks over here, Crunch Puff. I appreciate it. If you folks don't know me, I play a variety of games. I'm not like a mainline Final Fantasy XIV player. I do a whole bunch of other stuff. But I do enjoy playing this game with my community on the on Saturday. It's very fun. So you loved playing Bloodstained because it had a female protagonist so you can customize her. Yeah, it's great you wear fun clothes. I don't blame you for that. It is not a Castlevania game, but there are some. So there's some true Castlevania games with female protagonists. I mean, it's a Castlevania style game, and I think it was made by some of the folks. Isn't there like a character designer or like a musician who worked on the Castlevania games who also did work on Bloodstained? Well, I'll kill you. Did Thancred cause that cave-in? Order of Ecclesia has a female main character. Okay, but she's not customizable. Hello? Okay, this is honestly kind of cute. Wait, are they... Are they mimicking us? Oh my god, they look like us! This is amazing! There's a little haunted creature over there that is so abject, honestly. And bad to look at. They got those silver tear things. I bet they taste like Play-Doh, actually, so no. They probably just taste like Play-Doh instead. Which is not a good, yummy flavor. It's very Mimic Tears, right? This is cool. Ooh, those look like really weird anteaters. Head up here and see what we got. Pass on that. Pass on that. Ooh, what else we got? Pass on that. Bloodstained has been heavily recommended to you. Yeah, if you enjoy Castlevania games, that might be a good one to play too. FL Foss, it's good to see a fellow gamepad Final Fantasy XIV player. It's so much more enjoyable for me too. I only use the mouse now and then, but for me it's so much easier to just, instead of resting my hands on a keyboard all day. You would still eat that Play-Doh stuff? I don't think that's a good idea. What do we have here? What's this thing doing? Oh! Hold on. I think we might be okay here. Oh my god, I am okay here. Let's go. Now it's changing directions. Huh? Hello? What? Okay, I think this is still a decent place to be. Oh, let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, God. Please let me have made it. No, he sneezed on me. Disgusting. I don't even know if I have some sort of negative thing on me because I can't read all that crap. He's spitting. Gross. Oh, we made a bunch of boogers that look like us, huh? And they're changing. Oh my lord, they're coming for us. Alex, watch out. Wow. Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles has a protagonist named Maria. We're learning a lot about Castlevania today. Who would have thunk? Also, the ad break is starting soon. I'm so sorry. Oh, I am so terribly sorry. I'm currently unable to skip these ads because I am pushing buttons and trying not to die. When is Elden Ring again? I mean, soon? At least sometime this year, maybe spring or summer. Alright, he's making some more little weeds. Let's see which direction they're gonna be. Oh. That's a good tune, honestly, the one he's playing. Let's go. That was easy. Level up. I can necrotize? What the hell does that mean? Oh, my fester is better? Whoa, I'm so excited to see what that freaking means, dude. Alrighty. Give me that necklace. You can take that from. Yo, I can't wait to fester. Let's see. Necrotize. Deals unaspect damage with a potency of 440. I don't know if that's in any way different. I mean, it's stronger, certainly. It's stronger than what it used to be. Guys, I'm coming. I'm trying to help. Oh, hold on. I'm locked onto punch chair. Okay. Let's do some of this. There we go. There we go. One of these and then some of that. Get some of this necrotization. Are you ready to see different colors on this stream? I hope you are. So thrilled for the idea of different colors. I got myself a cool new earring. So excited. That Puma's basically cooked. Okay, that one's going too. Why are you, oh, you're not currently subscribed as Game Hero, that's why. I think you might have gifted somebody some a subscription, but since you're not currently subscribed, that's why you're seeing ads. Damn, how do I run? Hold up. Get up in here with y'all. Okay, now we're gaming. Oh, when does like Night Rain come out? My brother was just telling me today that it looks like a super fun game, honestly. Let's hit up with the necrotize. Which now if I could sing some of Hypnotize by Biggie, I would. If my brain was working at all right now, I would do that. But it's currently not, so you just have to match it for yourself. Yeah, I wonder. I hear that it's gonna be pretty fast-paced, and you guys know that I'm a pretty slow-paced person. So I was thinking, like, it may not be something that I would play on stream, but it might be something I play with like other folks. Like I could hop in for co-op with folks. You're talking about the Urchi DLC. Yeah, I have to do the Urchi DLC. Oh, Apollyon, huh? Interesting. Big ass bug. You can find a big scary bug inside of these jungles. Oh, it kind of looks like a mantis. Like an orchid mantis, just a little bit. Those wings are beautiful. Is this guy supposed to be a play on that big bug guy that we beat that one time? It looks to be Sekiro paced. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to like. When you're in the middle of a run, it can be very difficult to look over and keep chatting and stuff. But it's like timed stuff is the thing, Snake. It's like, you gotta go get this guy now before he, There's freaking wildcats. What the hell? What's going on here? Oh, he killed the cats. Oh, he's eating the cats. That's terrible. He's probably gonna gain strength from the cats. I love this little interface. Oh, he's green now. Okay, a bit faster. Okay. Alright. Let me just do my long ass thing. Please don't jump around more. Thank you. Oh, pretty. Oh, God. We're good.
Oh no. Oh no. Man, I hit the wrong button at the wrong time. I love how quick my death flare is. This is great. Oh, the worms. We love some worms. Some characters look like they can yeet themselves across Limgrave, huh? Oh, really? Like they can, I don't like these wiener kind of worms. These are bad worms. I don't like these worms. Ooh. Guys, why is it on the screen still? Why is it on the screen still? It's like kind of on the screen forever now. It's gone. We're getting a whistle going. Okay. It's kind of expanding everywhere. Oh god, where's everybody else? Oh my god. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's following me, it feels like. Oh my god, I'm gonna get my ass beat. Okay, we're fine. Oh my god! Try not to zap you guys. Lots of interesting mechanics on this one. Oh right, there's that bird dude in that Erdtree thing that looks like he's got some interesting abilities. Yeah, that one's gonna be pretty fun, I think. Maybe over here is a better idea. Okay, now... We did it! This is a cool fight. I like that he changes his attack pattern a few times. Sorry, big ass bug. You just met the exterminator. That was fun. This is a fun little dungeon. Very cool. Oh, I will have to look at some actual gameplay of that Erdtree thingy bingy, the Elden Ring thing that you play with everybody else. Jesus Christ! Holy hell! What's going on? Oh my god! It's scaring me now. Oh, I will take meat on that. Yeah. Pass on that. And pass on that. Oh, I already have it. I see. This expansion, they decided to make the dungeons good. They're fun so far. Very engaging. Honestly, but not too punishing if you screw it up. Thank you all for helping. Let's check out the cool sword. I thought for a second that there was a woman on your sword. There's a woman with your sword, and that's you. But, like, I thought there was, like, a lady and she had long hair here. It's kind of angelic. I love it. Looking cool as always, Alex. And is this sweepy time? Is it sweepy time? It's always sweepy time for Pondicherry. Are there two women on that sword? Interesting. Two angels together, I suppose. Oh, it's the Reen and the Gaia of it all. Oh, I love it. That's beautiful. It is. It's coming up on sleepy time for me. For sure. Voice cutscene?
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Perfect time for Aaronville to pull up on the boat, right? Here we go.
Hey! Everyone all right?
How are we gonna get on this moving boat? Hope they can command the manatee to stop. I love how crusty this manatee looks. Fine. Oh, voiced for 2 seconds? I was worried we might not catch up to you. Those caverns you traversed were dug by the Yaaaaaaaay in their search for gold. Remnants of their excavations could be found throughout this region.
Well, I appreciate the lesson, O wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Oh god, I'll be sick.
Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you only need to look ahead. Excuse me. You only need to look ahead. Can't wait to eat the rest of my Chipotle bowl later, but heat it up so it's not just lukewarm. But I'm gonna scoop the guacamole off of it first, so I don't have hot guacamole. Not a big fan of hot guacamole.
The falls are impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now up close.
Bye, Mash. Good night. Have a good Sunday and Monday. Don't get seasick.
Yeah, amazing. Now let me off.
Yeah, I don't put lettuce on my... If I'm eating something all at once, I'll put lettuce on it. But if it's a later thing, I skip the lettuce, so I don't have to reheat lettuce. No. No more boats. I can't believe this yawn keeps catching me. I'm so sorry.
Are you alright? Oh, you're not alright. I suppose I'd be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent.
Stop telling me to yawn.
Damn it. Try not to yawn.
There is a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who've ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite.
Don't yawn. No.
Have you the strength for a short walk? A short walk, Wiklama? We can rest along the way too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten.
It's okay. Alphino can't swim. See? Watch. I pick him up by the arm and I throw him in the water. And he's like, no, why? No. And I'm like, he's still a really great sorcerer and a really smart boy. And he knows everything about diplomacy. Alice, go get your brother. Anyway, ignore him drowning. It's not about him. But the point is, we all have our weaknesses, except for me.
Wiklama.
Oh, we were about to share our aether, huh? But, like, she's like, no, I can do it. I'm just a little seasick. I wonder if a healer can use Essun or something to cure seasickness. What was the thing we did? We had mango lassies to cure the aether sickness before, didn't we? Why can't we just have some... Well, I mean, they don't have mango lassies around here, but maybe some sort of tropical fruit. Maybe some aloe? Wait, no, wait. We learned aloes from somewhere else. Maybe some agave? Maybe some chocolates?
Ignore me. It's just the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on, I'll follow.
Get my butt in this chair properly.
Very well, but if I may say one thing. Just because you're a promise or a claimant to the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear.
Shots of tequila to see the sickness. Yeah. And Aztec cold chalky, it might work. I hope that there's chocolate in this. I'm going to be so excited.
But Kryle,
Are you going to say something? Everyone's allowed to be weak sometimes. I love the way I've knit my brows together. Like, come on, shut up. We can all be weak. We take turns being weak.
you as well, Kriya?
Well, not me. That's a bad example. But everybody else is allowed to be weak. Sometimes for story purposes, they nerf me.
I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you've got the right of it.
Ah, do you have your streak thing? And then you can write some poetry. Sounds good, Quantum. Yeah, get your streak thing going, Quantum. Keep it going.
All right, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting near the shelter while you're when you're ready.
Okay. Kriya looks like Vegeta when Bulma tells him that she won't take a bath with him anymore. That happens? Vegeta's like, better bathe with me. Didn't know that they were like hanging out, taking a bath. Good for them.
I've long felt that I could ever tell anyone when I was confused or hurting. That admitting a weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you're willing to listen, then there are some things I'd like to talk about.
You have the newest Daima episode? Aren't they little babies in that? Are they little babies in that?
Come on, let's catch up with the others.
He is the world's greatest wife guy. He found a good thing and he recognized it. That's hard to do. For some folks. Oh, there are adults again when that scene happened. Thank God. Alright, what am I looking for? Yeah, A for compass. Alright, southwest. That's a little far away for me. So it's PD time. Good old peachy peachy. No! Leave me alone. I'm trying to walk here. I'm trying to ride on my big girl. You don't know the context of why they're adults again? Who even knows? Maybe they got hit by a adultification ray or something. I don't know what's going on. Anime, you know? Anything can happen. Anything can happen in anime. Your wife could turn into a bat. Or an adult. So, let's hit up his Aetherite first, because God knows I'm gonna forget to attune to this and hate myself later. Don't you yawn, Ryan! I'm not looking. Hiding that part of chat. For example, reference, it's one of my faves. It's such a good song. And like, we have so few Halloween songs. You're gonna call tonight 2 more Phineas. Everyone's getting so sleepy. Good night and sleep well, more Phineas. Good of you to seize the sleepiness. Never push past it, because then it's hard to find it again, right? I shall see you hopefully on Tuesday, and I hope you have a great Sunday and Monday. For reference, okay. This is a full 30-second scene. I'll beat him even if it kills me. If you're gonna keep fighting, I will never take a bath with you again. That man should teleport right behind her and be like, oh, I cannot sacrifice this. He might die this way. He could get punched by that, like... Honestly, the correct response. He said, yes, ma'am, basically. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I made the wrong decision, sorry. As he should.
We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure.
Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done. It is Saturday, that's right. I'm off Sunday and Monday. I will be sitting at my computer uploading videos to YouTube.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
Lore. Bless Wookavoo, honestly, like, okay, yep, it's forgotten. Like, instantly over it.
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace.
Yep. Ironville's doing the leaning in the distance Sustainian move. I'm glad because, like, it does add a little something to the scene, doesn't it? We can't all be sitting together in a circle. They gotta disrupt the circle.
All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
That's cool.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either.
Man, I didn't know that about you, Crow.
For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned.
Maybe we'll find her birth grandparents here. Or her birth parents here.
And he was all I needed.
Maybe there's some, like... Maybe she's Tirali.
So our situations were quite similar.
Maybe she is Tirali. And, like, her grandpa met the love of his life here. And then she stayed here, had the kid, and then... something bad happens to the kids, but they had kids, and then she's that kid. I don't know, man. We'll find out.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, He raised me and Kona with no less love.
I feel like we're gonna find out that she was the daughter of one of the pals he was traveling with or something. Cryo lore, I'm excited for it. Now, is Cryo literally from a different video game? And she's like in this one. Isn't that true?
And gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast. Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue.
Probably messed up that beast.
I'm
Oh, look at these pretty
scared and
trees.
sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of Resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal.
The head of Resolve is the kind of martial one, right? And then the head of... What's the other one? Oh, she's named after another character, but it's not really her. Okay.
I did get my lecture from the head of Reason, though.
Okay, Resolve is the martial one.
He went
Reason is
on
the...
and on about the dangers of
Reason,
the
we got it.
jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died.
Nice to have
Growing
those
up,
two dads in one.
Papa was
Two
kind and patient,
hetero dads.
but a tyrant when it came to training.
It's
Now,
real.
of course, I realized
And it's
he
in
was
the game.
preparing me for my duties as I promised.
And it's just like the song. Raising a girl and saving the world. It really is two hetero dads all rolled up in one.
For all the good it did. There's so much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's
He's literally just here to look
Apakis
beautiful.
or Ihihana, I hardly know anything.
Like, it's like Pat McGrath painted his face today. She was like, let me get in on this face. Put the highlighter here and here and here and over the brow and right here and on the lip and in the corners. Looking
I've lived
moisturized.
Such a sheltered life. Yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people.
But you can always learn. It's okay, Oklahoma. I don't know nothing about this place, and I came here
have
wholesale.
Kona's education or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado. Not fit to bear my title.
I love the fringe on her coat, just to have another fashion moment. It's great. Yeah, I don't think we would make... Well, we could probably make two separate lizard guys, potentially. They'd probably just be blue guys, Snake. Like, one blue guy and one sort of, like, just normal guy, I guess. That's all I could make in The Sims. Well, why do you want the throne, right? It's for the peace, right?
Why? Because my father built a nation where everyone can live in peace. And I want to keep it that way.
Remember that dorky little jeweler we just helped out? To think about that.
I think I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers. It's always been about the Turali and what I can do for them.
And so far, we've done a lot for the Turali. Yeah, like a blue guy and like a, you know, not
How
blue
important
guy,
it is to
probably.
properly know something.
I think I cannot remember. I cannot picture in my head her dad right now, but I think they have one head that is blue, and then the rest of their body is brown. So it would just be like a blue guy and like a darker skinned guy, probably. Like a normal
hear
guy.
The voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
And then a kitty cat named Wuklama. And then another kitty cat named Koana. We don't need to play The Sims. We can just play this video game instead. It's your to drink some water.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool.
Wouldn't it be great if your own, like, self-esteem issues could be solved in one conversation with your friends? I wish.
From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not.
Oh,
I
man.
won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses.
If I was like, that's it, guys. I'm finally done not taking care of myself and putting everybody else in front of me. I've learned my lesson. Wouldn't it be so sick?
Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali.
I hope she falters a little bit on the way, just to make it a little more real.
It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own
Wouldn't
making.
that be nice? If all of our self-esteem, if you could be self-aware and that would fix things, that would be amazing. Ugh.
I will find a city of gold for all of us, along
Look
with
at
the
her tiny
answers
little
you seek
mouth.
about your grandfather trial. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wooklamat. But you needn't take on that burden as well.
Do they get to be in the
Galuf
booth and do these
dedicated
voices
his
with each
life
other?
to protecting people from all manner of threats.
Do they get to like play off each other or like record it the same day or something? Her character arc definitely ends at level 91. We fixed her, yeah. We did the dungeon. Remember? That fixes everything. Yeah, thank you for the chat. My depression is gone forever. I wish. That would be so sick.
As his granddaughter,
yeah.
I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation.
I hope so. I hope that they would have somebody that's like putting the right tone into it, because I feel like Krau's response is like so heartfelt. It feels like they're really talking to each other, you know?
So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Most of the time, no, but sometimes they do. It would be cool.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you.
Look
Thank
at the
you
little
all.
twinsies.
I
And
am
no one
proud
can
to
put
call
their
you
foot
my
on the ground
friends.
except for me and Wooklamat. Everyone else is like, how are they going to even get off this chair? They like jump to get off their chairs. I hate sitting in a chair where my feet don't hit the floor. It drives me nuts. Such a cutie patootie. I'm glad Ariel doesn't even have to say a word. I'm like, oh, thank God you're here. Meanwhile, in Garlemald, I wish it was Garlemald. Remember when they would come back to Garlemald? It was so sick.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Oh, they could literally hear us talking. Embarrassing.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
He sounds really different. I know I put a lot of Arthur Morgan stank on him, but he sounds different. Did they switch to a different voice actor? No, they didn't. Look at these big ass mugs, by the way. As his voice, yeah, he doesn't sound like Arthur Morgan the cowboy. He sounds like this instead. But also, this was a little nasally.
Nay, there is no need for that. But what
The
of you
vibes
two?
are so off in this boy party.
Wooklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Did he know ahead of time? Did he hire these Archons and then find out that we were already hired out? Oh, interesting. The actors have talked about how since getting to know each other in person, it's a lot easier because they can predict how the other person would have done that scene, yeah. That's why they chose British actors. Most of them have stage plays, which you feel like makes their performances sound a little more earnest. I mean, they slayed it, let me tell you. The voice actors are really iconic for this game. You feel like Thancred got a raw deal with the audio mastering. Yeah, he sounds a little thinner than usual. But it might just be how they're like processing his audio, like you said, Snake. Also, last ad break of the night is gonna run. You know, let me see if I can snooze it. We can snooze it until the very end of the show. As a thank you to everybody for watching. Give me 1 sec. Snoozing it again. And then we got the one more snooze. Okay. No ads until literally all this gaming is over.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alizé on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirred within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
This is a lie? This is a lie? Yuriache, you put on a veil and everything. He had a little, like, mouth veil on and was doing that thing where he was, like, fighting against us with the Warriors of Darkness. I was pissed off at you because of that. So yes, you did try and failed. What is he talking about? Am I wrong? Didn't he do that? He is wearing a very glamorous dress. He never cast spells on us. He did try, though. He did try. He was standing against us, but he knew not to fight us. Someone fighting the camp with the bug folks? Do you remember if he was against us or with us back then? Feels like he's maybe misremembering. It was just posturing.
Amatri has surrounded herself with distinguished figures indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates. The head of the students of Bardessian.
I bet he's pissed he didn't get those two. That's probably who he would have gotten.
And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If she's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us.
Also, he is not mentioning Alizé. I guess he doesn't know that Alizé invented the pig formula, which helps deprogram everyone who's been like subsumed by a god. Like literally cured one of the biggest problems in this video game. And people would just be in the thrall of a god if it weren't for Alizé and all her cool little pig buddies, you know. Did Yurenji actually do any fighting in Heaven's Ward? I'm closing my eyes and imagining it, and he is stabbing me in the back with a knife several times. So yes, he did. So all it takes is standing against me.
Not that I have any intention of bowing out.
And why did he ask for Thancred? It was probably a combo deal. He was there, but he didn't actually die. It's funny because I remember him
Our time in
stabbing me in the
only served
back
to strengthen
and
my
laughing
resolve.
maniacally. It's weird.
We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and
That's
threw
why I'm
my
gonna kick his
people's
ass this time
lives
around.
into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity.
So we can also do that. You know, just without getting rid of the old ways.
Our nation can change for the better. And I will be the man to change it.
Okay.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey.
That's very funny.
All the things you'll hear and feel and think will help you refine that approach.
I'm about to log out. I'm about to log out for the evening. You make one more joke like that. She's dead. Quit beating a dead Vanat.
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory.
He's sounding a little better now, by the way.
The claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
Oh, we didn't. I didn't remember that part. I thought I had to collect all the cards of Exodia, and then we get to summon them. I thought that was
The
it.
would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
So you could just take the keystones, right?
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
It's literally what the big guy's got to be doing, right? It's just let us do all these stupid things where, like, we're ingratiating ourselves to people and then be like, I'm bigger than you, therefore I will eat you. And then eat us and take our Pokemon cards. Just like all the bullies did back in elementary school. Are we going to do Meanwhile at Galul Jaja's? Okay, the first promise. You love Thancred's voice? It's a great voice. He's a spectacularly talented voice actor. I just don't like the character. He can't say I'm sorry to his own daughter.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none.
Where is
compared to you.
Yashoa and Gra? I feel like they're on their way.
How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
Surreal Jaw wishes he was on this guy's shoulders, like as the other head, you know? It wishes he could be the other head here.
Such titles mean nothing.
Oh, they got two separate beds.
I neglected to mention.
Trouble in Paradise.
When I
Huh?
first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle.
Sounds like someone should commission Thancred's voice actor to send me a birthday wish. I won't open the, simply won't open the voice file. I simply will not open it. I won't do it. I will not do it. Straight up. I won't do it. Don't do it, because it'll be a waste of your money, and I won't open the file.
They all agreed on one thing.
Do not do. I'll delete my own birthday. I'll skip a month. I will stop playing this video game if you commission any voice actor from this video game to say anything to me at all ever. I'll delete my character live on stream.
The City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
It's gonna be becoming the guy, the leader, to unite the people.
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it.
I told you want to be the other head on the
passing,
shoulders.
and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all.
Excuse me? Okay, but Merlin Blowfishwind, it would be very funny for her to say happy birthday, bitch, to me. That would be very funny. The best one was Xenos' voice actor doing the entire I'm genderless and full of gender meme. I don't know if I've heard this meme.
And
I'm gonna go
so
back
there
in
is
time to be
no
born in a different day.
misunderstanding. You consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
In
So this guy's
battle,
getting powers
everyone
of the other
bleeds.
guy?
The Dawn's promise is no exception.
So what? What's going on? Well, cut all this
What
stuff.
better
What's
lesson
this
to
about?
teach our people the folly of war?
Huh? This chameleon is freaking me out. Oh! So many cuts. I love it. It's the rest of my night. Is he gonna eat the big bug? Did he fight his own bug?
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all.
Oh, wait, hold up. This is my tune, dude. This is the Emmett Selk song. Ring, ding, ding. Turn it up.
I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have two more.
So good, man. Get that white Boris out, yes.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are
Rotate your
your plans
rats.
for Tuliyollal after you take the throne?
I don't know what this guy's thing is. We know the other guy's like war and burning everything.
What makes you think we care about all that?
I think this guy's gonna kill the warlike guy.
And proving our superiority.
So he's kind of a knucklehead, huh? Maybe not a lot going on up here. He may be the most fearsome competitor, but
Please, mother and father.
oh, pleasing mama and papa.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our kin to live in the city. Fine idea. Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle.
So yeah, it's like maybe sharing one brain cell between the two Magresta.
But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
Oh, this guy's about to get killed for lagging behind and being weak.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
This is the most echoless jungle I've heard ever.
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it.
I think he's gonna ruthlessly kill this dude to prove that he doesn't care.
Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
Sliced in half.
You expect us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March. or be fodder for the beasts. But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Sorry, buddy. You snooze, you lose. Kazuga video game.
Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone's been lifted off my chest. I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better. I will be better for myself and my people.
For all with Raleigh. You can now enter the thing that you just did again, but do it this time if you want to have fun, I guess. A leaking work pot. Aaronville is concerned about the dangers of the road. The Moblin settlements of Earthenshire are not far from here, but be warned, the roads we're taking will be favored hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impossible, there will be fewer travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Though, considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted.
Bandits on the road? What have Zaralja and the Land Guard been doing? Seems like it's up to me to restore order to the area.
And off she runs again. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim for the bank of the second river. You guys do that. I'm gonna look at this cool little table map. It's cool. Is it using metal to hold it together instead of like a butterfly joint? That's interesting. I mean, maybe, it's, aside from decorative purposes, it definitely will hold it together efficiently. Like this little thing, and it's got little tassels on the end. That's such a cute little... They didn't have to put tassels on this little bandana on this thing, but they did it. Alright, y'all. I hope y'all are ready, because it's time to wrap up for the evening. This was a blast, though. I gotta say, I love this game. It's so much fun. It's a good time every time. When have we not had a good time? I know. Well, if you're not ready, you better get ready. I am marching off into the jungle like Gabagool Jaja or whatever his name was. I forgot. We are marching into the distance. I am closing this computer down. I am going to bed. Gaboo Jaja. Now that's what I want to see. One of the heads is just a kobold. I would love to see kobold. There you go. Thank you for the 15 stream streak, by the way, Lurky. I appreciate that. Let's head somewhere else for the evening. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I had a great Saturday. Thank you for making my Saturday truly awesome. This game makes me so happy, and I love playing it. I love hanging out with you all. I love doing the dungeons and such with you all. They're so good. And I hope I get to see you again on Tuesday for a different video game, which is going to be this one, Yakuza. I'll see y'all there for that. Alrighty. Bye, everybody.